Has this session started?
Yeah, I've started recording, and I want to.
All right.
I want to say, last time on Dungeons and WheatTons, you guys made your way through a castle suspended over Tessic, the city where people are going missing, and accidentally killed some of the people who were mind controlled by the monster hats, and found a treasure room full of goodies, which you looted, and then went to the main room and found out that the person, or thing, I should say, doing all of the stuff was a beholder, keeping the castle floating and hoarding treasure and making people into puppets via cute hats, who then proceeded to kill everyone except for Varsum, who has 3 HP.
And it's all by himself.
Yup.
Poor person.
Amongst our corpses. Oh god, poor guy.
You guys assumed that this game was over a little too early.
But we died.
But wait, there's more.
So the entire time you guys were incredibly sad and basically speechless, and I just kept saying, don't worry about it. You guys got mad at me for saying don't worry about it.
I hate it when you say that.
Don't worry about it.
I was the only one who knew that we wouldn't die after actually dying in the game.
I mean, I had a feeling, but I'm like, surely he's not gonna do that. And he did.
And now, we start. The party floats weightless. Before you is a city of silver and gold looming large behind a gate. In front of that gate, you see a booth with a white-winged being behind the counter. And last time, he said, "So how did you guys die?" And to
Beholder.
that, Miss Dahlia and Mateo both said Beholder. And then we cliffhangered.
How did you guys die? Beholder.
Beholder, huh?
In disappointment.
Well, that's gotta be a terrible way to go.
Yeah, it wasn't pleasant.
It was fine.
It sucked, plain and simple.
And as you begin talking...
Is Gossamer dead?
Yes, Gossamer is dead.
Is he with us?
Dog is dead too!
Yeah, all dogs go to heaven.
I was about to say, does he go
Good.
to a different heaven? Like meant for only dogs? I don't want to separate from Gossamer.
No, everybody is there. And as you...
Except for Varsum.
Except for Varsum, because he didn't die.
So, where is he?
He is still in the castle with the Beholder corpse and all of your corpses.
Oh, does he get the loot?
Yeah, he gets the loot, but...
Wait, so we got the EXP for the Beholder.
I'm sure he wants loot now.
Yeah, you got the EXP for the Beholder because you beat it.
Okay, and then we died.
If you guys would have died and not beaten the Beholder, you guys wouldn't have gotten it.
Well, Varsum would have died if the Beholder didn't die.
I can't believe we got it on that last shot. Oh my god.
But looking at
Wait.
yourselves, you are all wearing white clothing, and you are not in your usual clothing.
Where are my bees?
Okay.
I hope this doesn't make me look fat.
You have none of your stuff with you. Miss Dahlia, you are missing your wand, but you don't feel angry about it. Aladir,
That's
you are
good.
missing your equipment.
No.
Mateo is there without his mask.
Whoa!
So he
Oh.
just looks like a purple dragon.
Yeah. He's
I was
just-
about to ask who you are, but I see now that it's
White
wow.
And 13.
I would think it would be kind of obvious, though.
13 has his left arm.
He just looks weird without it, you know?
Mhm.
I'm just used to seeing green on his face.
Okay.
And 13 what?
And 13 has his left arm,
13 has both arms.
which he looks at his arm and kind of sneers and goes, ugh.
What?
I think he prefers his other arm.
Huh.
The one that
Probably
can
because-
cast
Yeah, probably the
Yeah.
one that actually can do magical cool stuff.
Oh great, I'm dead and my baby's with the zombie people,
and Varsum.
says Verseshka.
Oh, Varsum is not with the zombie people.
Oh.
And Varsum's all alone with corpses.
Regina's gonna be raised by zombies.
And, so he's like,
She's gonna get... Did you, were you inspired by the TFS abridged Master Roshi voice for Old Yancy?
not directly. I wasn't thinking about it whenever I did it, but I guess kind of now that you're pointing it out.
Alright,
Wow.
You
continue.
just unintentionally steal a lot of things, don't you?
If it's unintentional, then yes. But if I can think of something and I'm like, this is like this, then I won't do it.
Continue the story. I'm an
Yes,
inquisitive person.
So, the man with wings behind the counter says, "All right, everybody, line up. We're gonna take some names. See what's happening."
Oh, here comes the part where we have to walk through the gate and they judge our lives. Oh.
Great.
Anyway, so line up. Who's going first?
Do we have money?
No. Why would you have money?
I don't know.
You have
maybe
none
God
of your-
was
Money
like,
here.
You have none
maybe
of your
maybe
possessions.
God was like, oh hey, you can keep your money in heaven.
No, how the hell are we going to bring 2,000 gold up through the clouds into heaven?
Yeah, it would weigh you down.
The light of the rapture would weigh us down with money.
You know what? Since you're so inquisitive, why don't you go first, Versteshka?
Okay.
Oh. Well, this is interesting. The dude behind the counter pulls out a book, flips through the pages, and opens it. ID number A2864, Angel of Guidance. Says you went AWOL after you were given a physical body. How do you plead?
What?
Angel
What?
Guidance?
Beg pardon?
I'm confused.
I just kind of tilt my head in confusion. Come again?
The man snaps his fingers as angel guards descend around Verseshka.
What's going on?
It seems that this angel of guidance has left and decided not to do her mission.
I have a mission?
Angel?
The guards are about to try to pin you.
I put my hands up, like, don't hurt me.
They're just gonna try to grapple you and, like, you know, shackle you and stuff.
Okay. I put my hands forward for the cuffing.
So you just let them do it? Alright. Well, I don't have
mean,
to roll anything.
yeah.
Then. They,
There's not really much we can do right now.
they put
I
these...
can't defend myself. Do I
What
still
are we
have my
gonna do?
spells?
Fight with angels?
Well, yeah, you have your spells. That's like a mental thing.
Oh, okay.
I can't
Well,
do shit.
I'm not getting involved in this. I'm just gonna see
Hmm.
what happens.
Yeah.
I guess I'll see you later, guys. Or maybe not.
Well,
However, as
well,
is his personality, 13 bucks up to one of the angels.
13, no.
Oh God. And I'm
13
sure
want to come.
Mateo probably
You can
would-
come with me.
Alright.
Like, hey, yeah, just like go and watch Verseshka, please, 13. Just don't do anything to get into trouble.
13 want to come with me
And at
wherever
that,
they're taking me.
at that, the guy behind the booth flips through the pages and says, "Ah, yes, you would be going with her anyway."
Oh,
What? What do you mean he's going with her anyway?
Azrael, adopted son of General Discord, the Devil General, will be sent for purification and destruction.
You never said you were his adopted son.
What?
Why should I have?
Okay.
Might have made a little bit more sense of why you try to rescue the general's daughter. Rather than, oh, I just was a fangirl.
I don't know what you mean by I was a fangirl.
Okay.
Anyway, they begin to come with more cuffs. Do you want to talk him into not fighting?
How are we supposed to take it down?
I mean, I can't say anything. My word will have no valid point against the angels.
No.
Either way, one of the guards is going to attempt to sees something and says, "Wait, look at her," and goes for the back of your shirt, Verseshka.
Okay. What are you doing, angel sir?
They pull down the collar a little bit to reveal the back of your neck, and a little bit going down your back. Everybody else can see this, but you can't because, you know, it's behind you.
My back, yeah.
There is a black vein running down.
How did Mustalia not see this when we were bathing?
That's a good question.
Your physical body
DM?
wouldn't show what's on the soul.
What?
What is that?
Oh, I see.
It's of the soul?
You guys are just
Your
souls.
soul
You don't
is
have
visible
physical bodies
yet.
right now.
Yeah, we're just spirits now. I get it. Of course, I
Okay.
couldn't see it in physical form. I see.
Are we glowing? Are we radiating?
Well, you're not technically glowing because everything is just as shiny.
Oh, well.
We're just
fuck
blending
you.
in with the rest of the environment,
plus-
basically.
Plus, I tend to turn lens flare off.
Uh-huh.
I tend to turn lens flare off whenever I'm playing video games, so...
Uh-huh.
I don't like lens flare.
Ah,
But anyway,
So I got my black vein.
you got your black vein, and that's whenever one of the angel guards says, "She's been corrupted. She may not actually know anything about her
I'm
disappearance."
corrupt.
Yes, you are corrupt.
That could explain.
I mean,
why
I knew
me-
that. I didn't know I was corrupt.
perhaps somebody would mind giving a bit of backstory here. What's the deal here?
Yes, some of us are tad confused.
I don't know what you
Haven't
mean
even
by
made
that.
it into heaven yet, and this is happening.
Well, everybody had a choice of who could go first, so... But anyway, what do you mean by backstory?
Could you tell us perhaps who she is? We've been traveling with a mystery for quite a while now.
ID number A2864, Angel of Guidance. She was given a mission and a physical body to find heroes that would fight against the fiends.
The Fiend?
Tell me, did it ever seem
This
like
sounds
you...
like...
Hmm?
Hmm?
I said, tell me,
Could you stop being inquisitive for a minute, Tanner?
did it ever
I think
seem...
WheatTon and I counteract each other.
Oh my god, guys.
Do we see what?
Did it ever seem like you always arrived in a place just as it needed help?
Kind of.
That,
Huh.
now that you mention it,
That is the power of an angel of guidance.
No.
That-
Wait, there are
So-
more than just one?
Of course there are more than just one.
There are more
I
of
think-
me?
Not in your shape, but yes.
Okay, so there are bigger ones.
That's a good question, though. Why is she in particular so small?
Why am I a Smoley?
Each angel grows just as a normal person mortal does.
so
Oh.
she's a relatively new angel.
No, she is just small for her... for who she is.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
She
Okay.
ceased to grow. However, maybe if she was in her true form, she would be bigger.
True form?
Form?
Ah,
True
that will
form.
come with memories. Quick, take her to Lady
am I like-
Diomedia.
Am I Alita Battle Angel or something?
I haven't seen that.
Okay, never mind. So, who am I going to?
Lady Diomedia. And
sounds
if anybody would like to do a religion check, you may.
One sec.
Hold on.
I'd like to do that.
I gotta once again pull out my character sheet because something had to restart.
I have no idea. Your gods are
Ugh. I don't know this god.
I like
Did I hear?
that the one that has no memories knows more about it.
Maybe the mention of the name made me remember something?
That's a possibility.
Lady Diomedia is the goddess of death, rebirth, love, and duty.
And what?
Duty.
Duty. Okay.
Yes,
Duty.
duty.
And she is also known as the Gracious Cycle or the Life Taker. And she is the youngest of the godly beings.
The deities.
Yes.
So, do I just explain all that in great detail to the rest of the group?
No, unless you want to.
I just say who she is.
Unless you want to, you just... The religion check is
Okay.
to, like, oh, I know this. It doesn't
Oh, okay.
say you say this stuff out loud.
Alright. Well, they do not ask, as far as I know, so I do not tell.
And so I need to roll something. You guys see a struggling 13 being grappled and pushed to the ground and cuffed.
With ease, or is there some is there some good resistance?
There is good resistance, but he did
All right,
fail
cool.
his thing.
Alright.
Should have known that he was gonna try to resist. Even in heaven.
Jeez. Oh,
Are you saying that out loud?
Yes.
Well, what do you expect? These guys want me dead too.
No!
Seems
God!
like everyone wants you dead, except for us.
Where are you gonna go after this if you die?
His soul will be purged and completely destroyed. There is nothingness next for him.
Oh god.
Yeah, if that's what you want, then you keep struggling.
Verseshka's smug self,
I feel
with
like
her
I'm
handcuffs,
I feel like I'm
says, "I'll
scolding
put in a
him.
good word for you, 13."
I don't know why you feel like you're scolding him, but 13 will say, "Yeah, thanks." And I don't know
Why
why
scold
you...
him when he's gonna get the worst scolding of his life?
Yeah, why scold him whenever he's going to be disintegrated to nothingness, soul-wise? Even
Why are you resisting?
Why are
Sorry,
He's
I'm gonna
doing
get
it to
fucking.
himself.
I'm gonna have my soul
For being fair.
obliterated. Why are you resisting?
Oh, yeah.
Like, you wouldn't have your soul obliterated if you would just calm down.
Oh no, he was going to be obliterated anyway.
Wait, whoa. No, come on now, wait a minute. What does he do to deserve that?
He is the adoptive son of General Discord, leader of the Devil
At
Army.
the devil army.
Are you saying that just by association he's doomed to die?
As well as the things he did while in employ to General Discord.
What did he do?
13, how much shit have you lied about? Or just not told us?
Well, I said that I was a slave soldier. Did you think that I didn't do what I was told before I was able to escape?
Not saying that. Just wondering if there's anything you left out, because I don't want any more surprises right now.
I left out a lot of stuff.
You
I'll deal
gotta
with you
remember, we
later.
just met these people a week ago.
We're in heaven. I think we're gonna find a hell of a lot of surprises.
Yeah.
Hell of a lot of surprises.
Unintended.
Do you guys do this all the time?
Yes.
Yeah.
Kind of a thing. It's weird.
It's-
I know.
Yeah. Anyway,
Anyway, they are...
you just said that though. Adopted. That means
If I were-
not by choice. Surely he deserves some kind of a hearing or a court case.
Give
Do
me
you
a
do that here?
persuasion.
Oh, God.
They're gonna have divine persuasion.
It's like I turned the charm up just a little more by batting my eyelashes. Please?
Well, I suppose you could talk to... I suppose we could try to get you an audience with the Sun, but he will
The
be the
Sun?
one to be convinced. Would you like a religion
Who's-
check?
Yes.
Please.
Do I win
God
again?
dang it! I need to get better religion checks!
I would give you advantage if we were talking about Misatra, but
I'm pretty sure my religion rules won't
My
be any
yeah,
better.
my jurisdiction
mine-
is the moon, not the sun.
Religion for Verseshka. Well, either way, a 10 is enough to know that his name, at very least, is Solva the Sun, also known as the Light at the End.
So we're gonna actually meet with the sun?
Possibly. We
Mean the ball in the sky?
he
Just
would
out
be
of
the one to
curiosity.
talk to about his trial.
Well, it's not dangerous to go near the sun, is it? I mean, you know, on Earth we kind of can't even look at it without going blind, you know?
Well, he's not a very angry man, so probably not.
Ah, okay.
He's hard to anger.
Hard to anger?
Yes, not saying it's not possible.
Okay, so that gives 13 at least a little bit of leeway.
We will still hold him in Lady Diomedia's area for the time being.
Wait, so I have a question.
Yes?
How come I wasn't pursued if I wasn't doing my mission?
Because the magical
Just say you
tracker
weren't.
in you was also ripped out.
Oh, okay. Never mind then.
Magical tracker, huh?
Yes, we all have these little stones, and he turns around, points to a red stone embedded into the back of his neck on his spine.
Interesting.
Are there different colors of trackers?
No?
Is this like
I suppose
Logan's
Yeah.
Run?
I suppose they could be made in different colors, but nobody has ever asked.
Oh,
Okay.
This Logan's Run.
No. This is not Logan's Run. And he flips through the pages of his book and says, Miss Thalia,
Yes?
this is not Logan's Run.
Aww!
oh, technically,
I wasn't
even though
asking, yes, Vistalia!
You didn't specify that.
You have to call me out like that.
well, if you want to be technical, even though she forgot her mission, she still accomplished it. We're the heroes that she gathered to help the town.
I wouldn't call you heroes, but you know.
Aladir,
they're
what are you talking about?
Aladir, give me a persuasion with disadvantage because of Verseshka.
Yeah!
I was trying to
Why
help.
can't you just shut the
Keep your
fuck up?
mouth shut.
Ah, Verseshka. You're causing more trouble than you're actually helping, you know.
I like
I'm
this
guiding
better,
you.
though. It's still a 20.
Eh?
Holy shit, it is. It's a 20 either way.
Let's see if he believes
A natural
that.
20?
No, it's not a natural 20.
Yeah.
It's a modified 20. Let's see
Dude.
if he believes that.
Come on.
Does he believe?
I guess we could also be a bit more lenient on her since she was technically doing her job without knowing it.
Looks. I stretch me like, it's no big deal.
Oh, you truly are forgiving up here, aren't you?
Although we did give her a specific mission. It wasn't just to gather heroes and go to random towns.
What was her mission then?
Her mission was to
To
guide,
go
guide,
to help
and
them destroy the fiend.
guide a
You
group
shut up, Verseshka!
directly into the infernal plane to stop the heart of their rebellion.
Wait, what? Okay. That's a bit of news.
Either way, take them to Lady Diomedia's chambers. They will be held there until we can get everything fixed up. Now step forward.
Ah,
Let's start with you, Miss Thalia, since I've already got your name here.
goody.
Now, we probably do things a little differently than you've ever heard or thought. Why should we let you in?
Why?
Yes.
Well, I don't really know off the top of my head. I mean, I can't really say I deserve to be here one way or the other. I know I did some bad things, but
Modesty, truth. These are good qualities.
But I do hope you'll let me in because I would like the opportunity to see and speak with my God, and also there are people on the other side I want to see.
Well, you would have to actually find the people that you want to see yourself, and as for your audience with Misatra, that could also be arranged, but you would probably have to figure that out yourself.
Oh, really? It's gonna be like that, huh?
Yes. And
So, am I allowed in?
another question. Would you...
Talked about it.
There are only 2 questions. How would you like to go about your stay here?
What do you mean?
You have 3 options. You may stay, be reincarnated, or be purged.
Well, I definitely don't want to be purged, so let's just shove that option off the table.
Alright. Does not want to be purged.
Did he write that down in his book?
Yep.
It says Tanner.
Yeah.
Why are you giggling?
Because yes,
I
it does.
just don't want you to interrupt Witten all the time, okay? Because it's very frustrating when he's trying to explain something. But anyway,
The questions
Well, but I
and
gave
they
you
don't
an
stop
answer
coming.
valid. Because I'm pretty sure they already said my mission. Therefore, I have the knowledge to give that knowledge back to other people.
fair enough. Now, what were you saying, Witten?
I don't remember.
This is why
Last thing I remember is he wrote down does not want to be purged.
And you were about to say something else, but now I don't know. Oh well.
It's not like someone interrupted him or anything.
Right? I know.
Ow.
Well, if you're telling us there is really a chance that we can actually be reincarnated, you mean this isn't permanent?
No, of course it's not permanent. Souls can go back, be born again. As to what you will be, I don't know. It's all pretty
Why can't
random.
we just be us?
You mean I can't go back to being me?
Eh,
What are you going meh for?
it's also possible, but not improbable. Next.
Aw, I hate that.
It's like King Yama.
Mahogany.
Mahogany.
I'm gonna say Aladir's next.
Wait, what? Oh no.
So, why should we let you in?
You had nothing prepared. You knew this question was coming.
Yes, I know.
Think ahead. Does not think ahead. Right in the
It's
notebook.
like being asked a question at a job interview on the spot. I don't know.
That is easier than this.
Why should we let you into heaven? Well,
Kind of a straightforward question, to be honest. I didn't kill anyone. No, wait, you killed people.
I didn't kill anyone.
Would you like
We
me to
killed several
rephrase the
people.
question?
Please?
Why are you worthy?
Why am I worthy?
What good have you
Yes.
done in your life?
I've discovered long lost treasures and donated them to museums and helped people
Donated.
Okay.
It says sold here in my book.
I am laughing as Mystalia.
Sold to a good cause. I was just using donated as a prettier word.
Lying does not look good on your application.
Shut up, Mystalia.
Okay. And how would
I've
you
never
be
taken a life of an innocent.
I'm trying to think. Pretty sure there was one.
The way you get into heaven is you have to go through a therapy session. How do you feel? What have you done with your life?
Oh, you must go through a psychoanalysis before you get into heaven.
And how does that make you feel? And so you think not taking the life of innocence is enough?
I don't think it's enough, but
Have you saved any innocents?
all the people's in the tongue tied. The people in the towns that we just recently visited. I've helped with them.
Give me a name of one of them.
Oh,
The towns, not the innocents saved.
okay. Jeez.
That would have been hard. Even I don't remember a lot of names.
Hold on.
The demon, brothel demon, whatever his name was. Am I still there with them?
Yeah, we're all here in a line.
The incident in Gulpin. I helped. We all helped with that.
Alright, it does say you did. You saved quite a few would-be child soldiers.
Yeah, so we reunited them with their families so they wouldn't be child soldiers, and defeated the demon that was partially behind what was going through in the town.
But did anybody follow up? You figured out what they were doing, but not, and why, but not the exact how.
We haven't gotten that far yet. We're still working on that.
And so you left the town. Alright, I just wanted you to ponder that.
Okay.
And how would you like your stay here?
Certainly
Get the
not the
same
third
three
option.
options?
Okay.
I don't want to be obliterated.
Does not wish to be purged. It's the second one today. Strange.
How many people want to be purged?
More than you would expect, less than you would hope.
Okay.
That's scary.
If possible, I would like to go back back to my body. I don't want to be reincarnated as someone new.
You have no
I-
body.
Oh, God. You returned to dust, Aladir, remember?
Oh no.
Oh, wait, you can't remember. You got killed. Never mind, I'm sorry.
Actually, if I remember correctly, he wasn't turned to dust, but he was hit with a death beam, which just instantly kills if it brings you to 0, but doesn't turn you to dust. The point is, that body no longer belongs to you.
What?
It belongs to the earth and soil.
No.
So does that mean none of us can return to our bodies?
Heavens no. Why would you want a tattered and mangled body anyway? Like one of those disgusting undead.
Okay, wait.
We just recently died. Our bodies should still be normal.
Normal and full of holes, which you would just die again if you were to go into.
Fair point. He does have some logic there.
True.
And maybe we can work to getting our bodies fixed later.
Maybe.
I don't know.
Sorry to
Just
say
move
that
on down the line.
there are only the three options. You may stay, work here, and live after life, or be reincarnated and born into a new body. Have to
Wait, was
start your life over.
Verseshka disintegrated?
No. Wait.
Asking
Yes.
the DM.
Yes, she was disintegrated with a disintegration ray.
Oh, so I don't have my items anymore.
I didn't disintegrate.
That sucks. I don't get my Rod of Many Things back.
Only non-magical items disintegrate, I think. Let me check that real quick, because that is a good point. Not the aboleth. Beholder.
Wait, so I lost my mask and my deed?
You lost everything.
Disintegration
Not my
ray.
castle.
If reduced
A
to
castle.
zero, if the target is non-magical object.
We'll get it back. Don't worry.
Yeah, it's only your non-magical objects.
No, our castle.
You
Just
mean
the
my
deed
castle?
is gone. Yeah, it was only for Verseshka.
And the weed.
Pretty much
My weed.
anything that was not magical that you guys were holding on to is also dust.
Do we get to keep our gold and money?
So-
Gold and
Dust.
money is not magical.
It's dust.
There's no.
I lost all my monies.
And that also means that you lost your plushes and your jar with your imp corpse.
With her Bethany.
Ephazar's corpse is gone.
Oh man, that means that Mateo lost his mask.
Oh no!
His character
no.
class takes like -2 levels without a mask.
Oh no! Oh no! What's he gonna do?
I don't know.
But
We'll find out at
He loses
7:30.
two. Wait, he loses 2 levels without his mask?
Yeah,
Why?
because without his mask, he is no longer Lucha.
Does that
His
give him a
mask is what
boost?
makes him a lucha.
Lucha,
Boy,
lucha.
it's kind of pointless. He doesn't have a body to go back to. None
Can't
of
they
us
get
really
another
do.
one?
Yeah, he has to earn another one though, in some
he
heroic
can-
deed.
Oh.
So, if he loses his mask, he is considered unfit until he does some epic
Until he becomes a
deed
hero once
in
again.
order to gain a new mask.
I'm sure that won't be too hard to do. We were pretty epic with that aboleth.
No, Joey. He needs to get here so we can figure out how he's gonna win his new mask back.
I feel like the angel's gonna look at Gossamer and be like, okay, you're a dog, you go in.
That's exactly what was going to happen.
Yay!
He's like, you're a dog. You just automatically go in.
You are a
Mad.
good boy.
I was a good boy. I didn't diddle no one.
Okay, so we've done 13. We've done Verseshka. We've done Aladir. We've done Mystalia. We've done Gossamer. Next is Mateo.
Mateo and Lyle.
The two who are not here,
Yep.
who I will, I guess, do my best for.
It should be easy for Mateo.
Let's go for Mateo first. Why should we let you in? Because I have been a noble lucha my whole life. I have strove to protect the weak and help the poor. It does say that you have done that. Quite well, too.
Quite well.
But it seems that you are driven mostly by revenge.
Revenge.
Yes.
It is a dark part of my heart, but one that I must overcome. For it is for my father and my family.
I don't know if Joey would be saying.
Not as articulate as he is right now. He would kind of just be like, "Well, I did good things my whole life, and I gotta prove myself."
I'm also
still.
playing up the accent, which he doesn't really have.
Exactly. He has no accent.
But every time I play Mateo, he has an accent.
Yeah, that is true. I think that's the same voice you've used for him since episode 1.
Which I haven't had to do very often, but still.
Oh, not very often, because he's actually been here.
Either way, the man behind the counter
I'll be right back.
says, "And how would you like your stay here? Not purged, please."
That's another one for not purged.
Does not wish to be purged. You guys can think about this answer a little more later. You don't have to answer right now, but it is good that you put "does not wish to be purged."
Well, don't want it to happen by accident,
Also, I should
I don't
warn
wanna
you,
mix
should
up
you
in the
fight
violence.
against this fate of death, you will be purged regardless.
Thanks for the warning.
Oh, fun. Yeah. Thanks for the heads up.
Next would be you, Lael.
Oh man, this would be the greatest thing ever if he was actually here.
And why should we let you in? Because I'm a cleric of Drimagor, the god of war, which he doesn't know, because he's never asked.
He doesn't know.
He's never asked about the deity in which he worships in this game. So he doesn't know anything about it. I think whenever we were making his character, I was like, oh, so you want to be a war cleric? So you want to know anything about the god of war that I have? He was like, no.
What?
I was like, okay.
He's like, no. Just straight up, no. Damn.
Yes, we see
I'm not
here
even a cleric, and I was interested.
we see here that you worship our Lord Drimagor, but how have you furthered his goals? Your what?
I'm back.
You're back.
So continue.
How have you furthered his goals? Have you pushed forward starting any wars? And based on an answer that he gave while he was here, I don't want to start any wars. Don't want to start any... Okay, don't want to start wars.
But he's a war cleric.
It's kind of counterproductive, don't you think? You might have chosen a different profession.
I mean, it might have been my fault. I did kind of teach him that you don't have to use violence for everything.
Is that true? Yes, I've been working on that. But before, I also didn't want to start any wars. Okay. It's not gonna look good to Drimagor, but
Religion check on Drimagor.
okay. Find Mr. Verseshka. There it is.
Yeah, you don't need to pull out my
Religion.
character sheet today.
You got a 15.
Do I know who this creature deity is.
It's Dremigo.
Drimagor the warrior, son of Misatra, also known as the Petulant Avenger, is the god of war, sympathy,
Oh.
anger, and vengeance.
Ooh.
He's the son of my god.
He is also known as the father of fiends.
The father of fiend.
Yes, father of fiends.
So my goal was supposed to be against his fiends.
Yes.
This is an assumption. But this is cool information. Carry on. Grimagor will not be happy with this.
Drimagor will not be happy if one of his disciples wishes not to wage war. He may even revoke all of your blessings.
Oh,
I think he's just
Yeah.
unintentionally been causing war. Even
What
though
do
it's
you
not
mean?
his intent. Well, because when he first started traveling with us, his first instinct was just to kill all the zombies.
yeah.
Mhm.
So maybe he didn't intend to kill the zombies, but even though he did, but he just, I don't know.
I thought it was just because he had a warhammer and he wanted to swing it around.
Maybe, but according to his character development, he doesn't want to wage war.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we could text him and ask him.
The plot
Yeah.
thickens.
Why don't we?
Alright.
Why were you killing things so much in the beginning and don't want to wage war?
I think he has us muted, right? The group chat? At least that's what he says.
Probably. Maybe you ask him in your
Rarely
personal
ever
chat.
in there. I saw his
Almost like-
icon popping up a bunch the other day,
Mhm.
but it hasn't popped up in like
He
451.
he messaged us
I'm gonna ask him how does
saying
Lyle
that
feel
God of
about
War was a trap. That was the last time he said something to us.
Was what?
Was calling God of War a trap
Oh,
because there was a male God of War that was a trap apparently, but maybe it was just a trans woman.
Alright, I'm gonna go pee as well.
Maybe he'll cut this out. These eyes. Haven't seen a lot of things and I don't know the song.
these arms
Alright,
just
I'm back.
wanna hold you. These eyes have cried tears for you.
I am back.
Okie doke.
And I got an answer about Lael's feelings of war.
Okay.
And he says, I hate war. I've always hated war.
Then why be a war cleric?
Then why are you a war cleric?
These are some troubling times, my friends.
And the man behind the counter says, And how would you like to stay here? Put me down for don't want to be purged. Does not wish to be purged.
I think that's unanimous for everybody here. At least if 13 doesn't struggle himself into a purging by accident.
They kind of have goals in their life. They don't want to die yet. I mean, they're already dead, but,
As long as I get a fair trial, I don't mind. I won't struggle.
You'll get your fair trial. In fact, I will be your lawyer.
Shh.
Who was speaking?
Left arm's
Was
really
that
cold
13?
though. It's weird having a left arm.
Want me to warm it up for you?
Sure, thanks. Kind of got my
Right.
arms behind my back. I can't really.
I rub his left arm with my cuffed hands.
Thank you.
We're next to each other, right?
Yeah.
Oh. We're ethereal beings. It doesn't matter. At the moment. Verseshka says to Nastalia.
You guys are crazy. But anyway.
Who says that?
Okay, so everybody
say
does not
that.
want to be purged.
Why are we crazy?
Because Miss Stelling's getting freaking jealous over
I'm
rubbing his
caressing him. Ooh, Nastalia, I'm warming him up.
Ooh, look at his arms sliding between my boobs.
Look at how chiseled these muscles are.
My
You've been
little
working out.
lollipop.
You've been working out. You've been working out, 13.
I tend to train every day.
I like how awkward he is.
Anyway, you all may.
Where do we go from here?
You all may go inside.
Really?
Oh,
Yep.
yeah, let's go.
Uh,
Let's just everybody mind your manners and keep your tempers under control.
A2864 and the man you have been calling 13 will be taken to Lady Diomedia's chambers, as I said.
Wait, can I
Everyone
ask?
else has free reign to go where they wish.
I addressed the guy at the counter. What was his given birth name, if you may release that information?
It says that he didn't have one.
Wait, what? Who?
Who was his birth mother then?
His mother never gave him a name before selling him.
Oh.
She's so upset. Oh, then she didn't care for him.
I thought Azrael was his birth name, so that was the name he was given to?
He was given.
Kind of makes sense why he got mad whenever the Aboleth said it, doesn't it?
I was going to ask eventually why he hated the name, but it just never came
Oh,
up in
'cause it was his-
conversation.
It was his slave name.
I guess so. That was his slave name.
That was his Poby.
But 13 is a slave number. Why would he prefer to be called a number?
Because it's not technically his slave name, it's his adopted name.
Because every time you hear the number 13, bad luck comes for you. And 13's there. And kills you.
It kills you?
Kills you.
Well,
Alright.
13 will now say in actual voice to say that, because it was the name given to me by General Discord. I don't want to be known by that. I'd rather be a number.
I'd rather just be a number. You ever thought about just giving yourself a new name?
I think 13 suits me just fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because it'll be your unlucky day if you encounter him.
It's unique.
Verseshka says.
Hey, if that's who he wants to identify as, then that's up to him. Who are we to deny him?
Wait, so I'm an angel.
It stands for what they made me, not for what they want me to be. Ooh.
Ooh, edgy.
Let's make 13 into the edgy protagonist, like Spawn.
He's an edgelord without trying to be. But he's not a moody, whiny edgelord.
They can actually
He can
work
be
with
Anakin.
people.
He can actually work with people, yeah.
Alright, you guys are now let into the pearly gates. I do not have a picture of this because I did not have any good silver and gold anything. So, at the moment, you're just going to be stuck seeing the castle.
Oh,
Just-
goody, we're just looking at flying bookshelves.
Just picture in Hercules, the Disney movie, when the gates open up.
Yeah.
And then you see Olympus.
Yeah, sure. Let's go with Olympus.
And all the clouds and the whirly swirlies.
Yeah, whirly
Whirly,
swirlies.
swirlies.
You know, those whirly swirlies that are also on Zeus's nipples?
They're on everyone's nipples.
And on their...
They're everywhere.
And sometimes their chins.
They're in their chins, yeah.
Maybe
Except
they're
this is
swirlies
cheesy,
because
doesn't
those
have a
swir... Maybe the Disney Olympians caused Uzumaki.
Maybe.
Because of the whirly twirlies.
The whirly twirlies.
Okay, so we walk into heaven.
You walk into heaven, and you are. The others are let free to roam anywhere they wish, except for Verseshka and 13, who are being carted off by the guards somewhere else.
Are we being split up from each other, or am I going with 13?
You were going to the same place, so you're going with 13.
Alright, cool. That means more intimate time with him that Mystalia doesn't get.
Mystalia,
Just you wait.
you see as Verseshka looks back at you and winks.
I wink and grab his arm. And he's uncomfortable because his arms are behind his back.
I can't swing these things. I can still kick if I need to.
Little brat is no angel. No angel at all. She's the
Angel
devil.
of love.
So what the?
Angel of
what's the
guidance,
rest of
I'm
us
gonna
supposed
guide
to do?
this boy to the promised land.
Ah,
I'm like, guide this boy to a heaven of pleasures. I'm gonna turn into Pinhead. You must feel my pleasures, 13.
Alright, so you guys can go where you wish. You see the normal types of people just like walking around. There's a square,
Should we do
buildings.
our stuff after they do their stuff?
It doesn't matter which order we do this.
Well, can we do my thing after the fact? Because I need to be right back.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Alright, cool.
So what are the rest of us gonna do? Since apparently we can't go back. Well, most of us can't.
Well, we've been left to our own devices, and I don't think we're gonna get any hints about how to find anyone here. So, I guess we just wander around until we find a familiar face.
I did say that there are people in the streets.
Yeah. So,
Like-
I guess we just wander around.
Guards you can ask too. Just to
Do
stay
we need to
there.
sleep up here?
No, you don't.
So, we're just gonna be awake forever now?
Yep.
You could ask somebody about it.
Okay. Well, I turn to the other two and I'm like, so who do you look for up here?
Other two?
Yeah, is it Mateo with us?
Yeah, Mateo's with you, but there's also Lale, Gossamer.
Forgetting about Lale. And also, like, I don't even know why I picture Gossamer not being here, because he's too good of a boy to be here. Why is he here?
Did you want him to go to hell?
No, I didn't want him to die at all. I don't know why I say two. I guess I'm just thinking player characters, and one of them's not even here.
But anyway.
Anyway, I'm asking the others who they hope to find up here. If anyone.
I'm still trying to wrap my head around not being able to go back.
Yeah, that does suck. We can't go back. This would be a lot easier to talk about if maybe a couple other people were here.
Yeah, possibly, but you've got Gossamer and my approximation of Mateo. I think I know.
Yeah?
I think I know Joey well enough to where I could speak for Mateo every now and then.
Well, I'm sure Gossamer wants to find his master, don't you?
He might not even be dead.
Wait, what?
Said I don't know if he's dead.
Oh yeah. You just said you were looking for his body. You don't know if it's alive or dead, do you?
No.
You know, when you say body, you make it sound like it's a dead one.
I wasn't thinking about it like that.
You gotta think about how you word things, Gossamer.
Well, even I could be looking for a live body too.
Oh, that's true.
See, the thing is, I don't know if it's alive or dead. Therefore, I'm only looking for a body.
You gotta specify that next time instead of just saying I'm looking for a body. I'm having a grammatical talk with the dog. Anyway, so okay.
So we just
would there
walk
be
around?
anybody else that Gossamer would want to see up here? Or is he just tagging along for fun?
I guess I'm kind of just tagging along right now.
What about you?
I am only 4 years old, you know.
That's true.
I haven't had
Well,
much
isn't
time
that,
to meet
like,
anybody.
That's a long time to dogs, though.
Yeah, but in human years, I'm only 4 years old. It's not enough time to meet anybody. I met all my sailor friends.
They're all alive, thankfully.
Well, I think like 2 of them died, but I didn't like them.
You didn't like them?
Who died?
Two of his sailor friends.
They were always petting me against the grain.
Oh, they were petting you upward. Or him upward.
Yeah.
Since Verseshka's not there. They were always petting me against the green.
And one of them tried to do that peanut butter thing. I don't like him.
Oh, okay.
He never got me though.
Oh,
It was close.
please tell me nobody tried that back in Gulpin.
No, not to me, but I did see that room in the Lutenarium. It could have been anything in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, Mateo, what about you?
I would like to see my dead family, but that can wait. Revenge is what's on the menu for now. I must find a way to get a new body and get back to Earth.
So, yeah, I guess while we look around, let's try to find out how to do that. Because they say you can go back. So, where do we go if we want information on going back?
No idea. You could ask somebody around.
Are we still near the gates?
Yes, you are still near the gates. You haven't said you've gone anywhere.
Let's ask the guy behind the counter.
Do you recommend any pleasure spots?
Well, anyway, excuse me, Mr. Gateman.
Yes.
Who do we go to talk to if we want new bodies?
Oh, that would be the reincarnation department.
Which is where?
He waves his hand, and you are no longer at the gate.
Whoa!
What the? Okay, hello.
You are
That's
now
weird.
inside of a building
Oh,
with books upon books behind them in a shelf, spiraling upwards. And as you look up, it doesn't seem like the room ever ends in a ceiling. And
that's... Oh.
That
Is it
goes
that way
on
going
forever.
down too?
no, there is a floor.
Oh. So we're at the bottom of it.
Yes.
Wow.
This is a really tall tower.
I hate to imagine the view from way up there.
Could you imagine how long it would take to get up there?
And there is a person sitting in a spinny chair reading one of the books.
Is it Emperor Palpatine?
No, it's not Emperor Palpatine.
Person in a spinny chair?
Yeah, just like a desk chair that spins.
Oh, it's not the throne room fair.
With
hello?
clerk
With your
glasses
throne.
on. With half-framed clerk glasses on, trimmed in gold. With her hair in a bun. And,
Does she have big
and
boobs?
chopsticks sticking out of her bun.
Does she have tickle bitties?
Let me flip a coin for you.
Oh god.
Yes.
Ah,
Hot library. She got cool wings.
She has the same basic wings that everybody has that you've seen.
No.
Basic white feathered.
So, what now? We're here.
Maybe that's why I don't like you guys that much, is because you're not the true heroes I'm looking for. Just a theory.
You're not even here.
No, I'm speaking as me, as Tanner.
well, gee, thanks, Tanner.
What? I made a theory, and I thought it was cool.
But
Maybe Verseshka doesn't
Don't
like you because
like
you're
us.
not the. Maybe you're not the true heroes she's looking for.
the thing is, who's to say you couldn't become those true heroes?
Exactly. So I made a theory, and your playstyle may or may not back it up.
We're not quite to the level yet. Apparently.
And you are now just sitting there staring, I guess.
So, you say something?
He's kind of like that. What do you want to say to the hot librarian?
I like kind of loudly clear my throat.
She ignores you.
Okay.
Alrighty then.
Wait, do the dead have wings?
The non-angel souls, so like Mystalia and Aladir and everybody?
Yeah.
No, they don't.
No. Do they have halos?
They do not.
No.
We get
no,
nothing.
We don't even
We get
angels?
nothing but light
Do
clothes.
the angels have halos?
The angels do not have halos.
Oh, that's no fun.
We wanted a halo.
Well,
I wanted a Goku halo.
you haven't seen any of the angels in their true form, probably.
No?
Just in their regular form. So who
have
knows?
battle.
They might have some approximation of a halo.
Okay. Speak to the librarian, Mystalia. A voice echoes from the back of her head. Me telling her to do something.
Pardon me.
She holds up her finger
Like 1 sec.
and then flips the page and puts a bookmark in it and puts it down. Says, yes.
I'm guessing you're the one to talk to about reincarnation.
Yes.
I'm sure you've heard all the questions before. How does it work?
We put your soul into a womb, and then you are born anew as a baby.
Oh, God, we gotta start life over?
Yep.
You're telling me there's absolutely no way to go back as the way I currently am now.
There is, but you would have to go through Lord Tarkin.
Who?
Would you like a religion check?
I do. Let me do a religion check.
Was
God!
there gonna be... Was there supposed to be like a camera zoom with the intense music? The suspense? Lord Tarkin. Dun dun dun.
I don't know shit. I'm oblivious to any knowledge of this guy.
You're oblivious to knowledge about any of these gods.
Except mine.
And so is Aladir. Jesus, let me...
It's funny how I'm the only one who knows about deities and such.
It's especially funny because you have no, like... You have, like, amnesia of all this stuff. With a -1, Gossamer knows a little bit more about...
Hey guys, it's this guy.
What do you want from me, okay?
But he doesn't know that you guys don't know, so he's not gonna say anything.
Well, I just went who?
Oh, you did say who?
I did say who, yes.
Oh, that's Tarkin the Smith, goddess of earth, creation, growth, and nature.
Oh. So we gotta talk to the actual goddess of earth?
If I was there, I would have said, "Why are you so descriptive?"
Why am I
You're
so
a dog.
descriptive? Because that's what I rolled enough to know. And it would be kind of wrong if I just said goddess of earth whenever, you know, goddess of other things as well.
Well, let me just get this straight. We need to make an appointment with the god of the sun. We need to make an appointment with the goddess of the earth, and we have to make an appointment with the who's it, the who what's it that have 13 in Verseshka. We gotta potentially make an appointment with Lael's war god. And I have a guy that I wanted to meet. So this is 5 guys that we need to talk to before we leave. Oh my gosh, I don't know if we'll be able to do this.
You want to talk to all of them?
Actually,
What? Do we just need a council of all the gods?
can we?
Anything
I
is
don't think-
possible. But you would need to fill out
I'm
the proper
sure your
forms.
little Asian friend could help you out with that.
Again. We need to fill out forms? Is that what you just said?
Yes, you need to fill out the forms.
Why is heaven the DMV?
Please tell me they're not a giant stack of them.
Not giant.
Just have her not say anything and then plop a big pile of papers on the desk.
Well, she hasn't said that
Oh.
she wants them yet.
How much paperwork we talking here?
She bends over, pulls out a single sheet of paper, puts it on the counter,
That's
and then
too
it
easy.
rises.
I knew it.
How high?
I knew
is
it.
go?
It's not the size of a giant.
Like,
Oh,
are you talking, like,
maybe
a booklet
maybe
or a
angels are
pamphlet?
sassy by nature, because I heard sass in that context. Not the size of a giant.
I would say that the stack of papers is about 2 feet tall.
Holy, that's a lot of paperwork.
If you work
And this
together, you could go through the stack faster.
And this is just for reincarnation.
No, this
Or-
is for getting I had the word and then I just blanked.
Council?
Council.
Meeting?
Council is actually the word that I was gonna use.
Audience.
Audience could work.
Or whatever.
Council with the gods.
This
That
is
you
to
wished.
get an audience, council, whatever, with the gods.
Oh.
If you want the paperwork to reincarnate, she bends over, puts a single sheet of paper down on the counter next to this big stack, and it doesn't rise.
That's it?
Yes, reincarnation is much easier.
Okay.
Just
No.
one single sheet for reincarnation? That's it? You promise?
Yes,
But
we've got
Okay,
to.
you're not gonna.
why do we need such a big stack for a council with all the gods?
to make
What
sure it's
possible-
important enough. If it's
So we gotta
important
re-
enough, you will go through all of this paperwork.
So we
It
have
is
to.
pretty important.
Yeah.
It's almost like you guys are lazy.
Probably not in the grand scheme of things, but everybody has their own value system.
Well, I understand that we would probably be immensely wasting the gods' precious time, but it would be very humbly appreciated if they could bless us with it, because we desperately need to get
Can I mention the plan
back.
I have already? As Tanner, can I mention the plan Versushka
If you
has?
could let us finish a sentence, are you Trevor now?
Yes.
Oh God.
I legally changed my name. Guys, you're hurting my feelings. Okay, continue.
I was done. I just needed to get a few more words in before you interrupted.
Mm-hmm.
I'm done.
So, which one would you like to fill out?
Could we just put the reincarnation on hold? We'll just get started. It's one sheet. We can do that later.
Alright.
We'll just take the
She
paperwork
takes
for
the paper and puts it back underneath the thing.
We'll do the paperwork for the council.
Alright. You take the papers, and she returns to her book.
All right, let's divide it up.
Oh, fun.
What book is she reading?
Everybody gets a share.
Paperwork and paper. Do we really want Leo messing with this?
I'm
Is
going to
Gossamer-
proofread it.
Is Gossamer gonna assist with the paperwork?
Gossamer will read and put in his 2 cents, and someone will write for him.
Yes, he can add. Alright.
And what book is the angel lady reading?
Hold on. 1 second. I got choked on a peanut.
Dang.
Choked on a peanut?
I was about to say,
Bless you.
at that moment, thank you. At that moment, Mateo says, "How are we going to sign these without the pen?"
Yeah, we do kind of need pens.
Ye- Good point. Just look at the lady and be like, "You got a pen?"
She holds up her finger.
Or, and here we go again.
She continues reading. She flips the page, puts her bookmark in it, sets it down. Yes.
You got like 5 pens.
Or pencil.
She bends over, gets them, puts them on the counter, and pushes them towards you. And as you reach toward them, she pulls them back and says, "I'll be expecting these back." And then lets you take them.
What do the pens look like?
What are we gonna do with the pen?
It's just
Are they special looking
they're
pens?
Bics.
Do
They're
they have
just
little angels?
ordinary little Bics.
Are they shiny and gold?
Yes, they're shiny and gold.
Right.
Oh,
What book
shiny
is
and
the
chrome.
librarian lady? What book is she reading?
She's reading a book about reincarnation.
Oh. You should have been reading Super Fudge.
I don't know what
For
super fudge is.
reincarnation, you could be a tree.
Oh God, that would suck.
Like, that's the subtitle. You could be a tree.
All right,
Which
so
you could.
Don't want to be.
So you can put your soul
It's
in
like,
the womb of a tree.
Name, Mystalia. Desired reincarnation body, tree.
There is no box for desired reincarnation body.
Oh, you can't choose what you come back as?
Why would you be able to choose?
Is, some freedom in your next life?
The guy at the gate already said it's all quite random, really.
God. Ah, God. Ah, God.
WheatTon, while they're filling out paperwork, I'm gonna send you this message.
Alright.
So how are we going about this?
You roll me a, let's see. Let's see, what should you roll me to see if you understand this? Roll me an insight to see if you guys understand the paperwork. Alright, you two are good enough.
This is why I say I should be 13's lawyer. I am very smart.
I got a higher score than you did.
Shut up!
You ain't lawyering your way out of a paper bag.
Well, I lawyer you into a fetal position because I kick you in the balls.
Hey, hey, no. Okay, so now what?
So we understand the paperwork.
You understand the paperwork enough, and you are able to explain it to those I didn't roll for. And you finish in, I would say, split up and everything, maybe an hour.
My hand!
Ugh. God damn it. Sucked. But
Why is there so many places to sign your name?
I have no idea. But hopefully we can come up with a sound argument where we can go back to the way it was. Without angering anyone.
Preferably?
Except for Lael's guy, but he can deal with that himself.
Hey, when you talked to Trevor earlier, did you happen to ask if he was going to join us?
He will be able to join next week, but right now he has got a 3,000 word paper due on Wednesday.
Which couldn't wait till tomorrow to do.
3,000 words.
Yeah, 3,000 words, that's so many.
How many words does he get done in a day?
I don't know.
I could write
But I
3,000
assume-
words in one night.
I assume he will be doing 1,000 words each day.
I hope he does the the with the, like in SpongeBob.
I'm writing it.
I'm doing it! I'm doing it! And he just did a very fanciful
The
Alright, so an hour passes. You understand it. You are able to sign it. You stack it all back up. What do you do?
Plop it back down on her desk.
Plop it back down on her desk. She ignores you.
We have finished the necessary paperwork.
No,
What do we do
no,
now?
just give it a minute. Just wait till she's finished with her page.
does she put her finger up?
She didn't
even
put her
have
finger
to.
up that time. But
Doesn't have to.
she puts the bookmark in the book, closes it, puts it on the desk, spins around to look at you, and you can see her roll her eyes. Yes?
We finished the paperwork. What next?
Look, I'm sorry you don't exactly like your job, but I'd appreciate if I could just, turn this paperwork in, and then I could go away and leave you alone.
She puts her hand
that.
over the paperwork. A light shines. And then, give me a sleight of hand.
Okay, Aladir, you do it.
I like the sassiness of the angels so far. The one character you've encountered.
Did it? Can't think. Oh, there it goes.
It's almost.
Alright.
Why did I do
Fast.
this?
This was for everyone who wrote anything on there.
Oh man, really?
Yeah,
What did Gossamer write?
he didn't
Oh,
write
God.
anything. He just read.
Oh.
For anyone who wrote, why? What did I just do?
No.
It seems that there are spelling errors in Mistalia's and Mateo's names.
Are you
spelling errors.
You'll have to do them over. And they all burst into flames, and she sets another page on the thing, which grows.
Not again.
Wait, hold on. It wouldn't be fair, so I want it to be fair. And Lael's names.
Oh, come on, guys. Again.
She turns around back to her book, and you can see a slight smirk.
Your smelly friend would be getting a kick out of this.
No, I am starting to really not like heaven.
I was thinking to myself for so long, how can I make this the complete opposite of what they expect?
Really? There wasn't really much to expect in the first place. I'm not very creative when it comes to things like this, so yeah.
What you gotta tell me what these things are for before you roll.
I was gonna see what the if she was like any intent behind the smirk, or if she was just trying to find amusement, or if she's just finding amusement out of it.
No, this is on purpose, clearly.
You can't tell anything more than the surface level.
All right, back to it.
Okay, everybody, let's make sure we spell check this time.
Going through it a second time, you still understand it, but because you've done this before, you go through it a little bit faster. And so it takes you half the time. So it only took you 30 minutes.
Okay.
Goody.
You should make sure to spell your names correctly.
Hopefully.
If anything, Witten's the one who misspelled my name incorrectly once.
Probably multiple times.
My name's not that hard to spell.
Okay.
Anyway, can we turn it in this time?
You put the stack on the counter, and she ignores you.
We're
I
finished.
wait for her to
Again.
finish. Again.
You're gonna be waiting a long time because this time you didn't give her any audio cue.
Excuse us.
She holds up her finger.
Wait, is she always faced? Like, is her back always faced to the person at the desk?
If you are on her right side and she is facing the wall, so she always has to hold up her finger and then spin towards you.
Oh, okay. In dramatic fashion.
Anyway, she puts up her book, same way as usual. Holds her hands on the counter, interlocking fingers. Yes.
We're done.
I think we got it right this time.
Hopefully.
She holds her hand over it, says, "All right, that is good." And they all fall into the counter. Now, processing of this paperwork will take up to 3 to 4 Earth days.
Is that like faster in this timeline? How does time pass up here?
Time passes
start count
faster
dead?
here, and therefore it would take about 3 months here.
3 3 months here.
Give or take another 2.
If it's faster up here than it is on Earth, Why does it take so much longer?
Because time is faster up here than down there.
So that means it should be less time, not more time.
No, it's like the hyperbolic time chamber. Where time moves differently.
So 3 months will pass here, whereas 4 days will pass there.
So for 4.
What are we supposed to do? Play 4 months worth of game time waiting for this?
You can do what you like.
That
I'm
or
just
this could
stuck
be one of the rare
behind the
instances
desk.
where we actually skip time.
I guess this has to be one of those instances.
She smirks and says, "No imagination." And then flips to the next page.
Oh, imagination.
Your business has
hope-
concluded here, I hope. Goodbye.
I hope Roseshka gets to meet this librarian.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't think we have anything else here to do. Messiah, you?
I would like to go, please.
Alrighty, let's head out.
Not looking at you, she waves her hand in this multi-fingered wave and says, "Thank you for stopping by Reincarnation Co. We hope you have a good day, and we hope to not see you for a long time."
Oh, you'll see us again soon. Soon enough.
I feel bad for Varsum. He's probably gonna mourn us for 3 days and then we're gonna come back.
Oh, he could also possibly be dead because remember the castle is going to be falling over the town and oh my god! People are gonna die!
Wait, that sucks. I don't have my moth jacket anymore.
It was magical, therefore
Oh wait,
it
no,
did not disintegrate.
never mind. Yay. No, then he could put that on. That way he could descend slower. So he doesn't have to
What
die
about
from the castle
down
falling.
underneath the castle?
Then they die.
You do
Sucks for them.
realize all of our
Poor-
NPCs are down there too, right?
Poor Regina.
Wow.
Oh my god! That means that all the NPCs, that means my adopted parents, everybody was down there beneath the castle! Oh my god, and it fell on them!
Not necessarily.
Yeah,
Varsum
there's-
could have.
you got time.
Do we?
How long does it take to descend?
Well, depending on the situation, could descend in a couple of seconds. Could be, of course this is Earth time, but Varsum is still there. You don't know what he's doing.
It's true. I wish there was a way we could look down on Earth and see what he's doing.
What if we try really, really hard to connect with him, with his mind?
I think you're a little out of his 60 feet range.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't
I
think
didn't
he
know
can reach that far.
Well, what if I ask a god to extend his reach to us or something? So we could speak with him.
You could.
Good.
I don't
No, I might do that. Yes?
Yes, what?
I need to watch my... What?
You said yes. Yes, what?
Oh, I was answering my mother. She wants me to watch the doggo.
Alright.
I'll be muted, but we'll be with you guys.
Alright, so, well, we finished the paperwork. Now what?
No idea.
As you,
I get... Huh?
if
No,
if you
continue.
if you got something, then you can do it. But if you're not, then
No, I didn't.
As you are leaving the building, you see running down the road a woman with looks like vines in her hair and leaves with a yellow brown skin and a hammer at her side.
Would that be insight to see?
See what?
Or not,
Pretty.
the,
2 legs and a thigh, or
never mind.
a leg and a thigh, or 2 legs.
And as
It don't matter. I'll take whatever.
as you guys are
Joey!
I'm here.
What's up?
Hello, Joey.
Hello there.
thought you were gonna finish your burrito.
I did. I was in the middle of eating it.
That's why he's muted. He's finishing eating.
And you are slightly quiet. So would everybody
Am I
like
quiet
to?
for you?
Yeah, just a little bit. Would everybody
Oh,
like
is he
to bring
talking?
him up to speed?
Oh, why can't I hear him?
Can't let me.
Maybe I need to leave and come back real quick. Hang on.
Is everybody here?
Yeah, I'm here.
All right.
All right,
And now I hear him.
Okay.
all right. Everybody, bring him up to speed on what has happened so far.
We arrived in heaven. We all lined up and were asked why we deserved to be in heaven and if we wanted to stay, be reincarnated, or be purged. And I hope you don't mind, but we told them you didn't want to be purged.
Yeah, you know what? That's a good call.
Yeah, we thought that was a good call too. And we took it upon ourselves to go ahead and fill out some paperwork to get a audience with some gods so that we can discuss going back to Earth in our original bodies.
Oh, okay.
There were also
yeah.
other reasons that you did that paperwork, though.
Yeah, there were other reasons.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I guess. Okay. 13 and Verseshka were captured by angels.
That too.
And it turns out Verseshka herself is an angel.
Yeah,
Dude.
we got some light on that.
That's why I'm so mysterious.
She's apparently an angel of guidance. Try
Who's
to,
been corrupted.
And you guys were like, why does it seem like every time we go to a new town, we're always there just in time? And I was like, don't worry about it.
It's because she was always guiding us to things.
Aren't I such a good angel?
Aren't you? Yeah.
Yeah.
very sassy little angel.
Very
I'm
sassy
caressing.
little angel.
I'm caressing 13.
I hate you so much right now. And yes, Verseshka keeps trying to make Miss Dahlia jealous by cuddling up to 13 because she's a little hoe.
And now that you are here, you guys can talk about what's going on. You just saw a woman with green vines for hair and brown, earthy-looking skin run by with a hammer
I don't know where
at her hip.
she's going in such a hurry.
Should we follow? I don't know. I'm curious.
As you guys
That was
are
weird.
talking about that, you see her run past the same street again.
Just going back and forth?
Yeah.
Like Layla did in the Lunarium?
Kinda. But she looks like she's looking for someone or something.
Should we go see?
Excuse me, are you lost?
So you step up and stop her?
I just
Yeah.
like, yeah, she's kind of going by, just kind of yell at her while she's running by.
Oh,
She-
we should also mention to you. Sorry, we should also mention to you. You don't have your mask.
Yeah.
Mask. You
Yeah,
can't.
Yeah.
it was kind of disintegrated along with
Oh yeah,
everything we had.
that's
Too
right.
bad it wasn't a magical item. We should make the next one a magical item.
Also, since you guys aren't alive, you don't have any of your physical possessions.
Yep.
Oh,
So
I
all
don't have the hat anymore that can make you naked but give you high charisma.
nope,
Meh.
it is with your ashes.
Yeah.
Yep.
You are just wearing a set of white clothes that seems like everybody gets.
Let's see.
White cloaks. Which.
Thank you.
Uh,
Oh, I'm just gonna pretend they're like white versions of the clothes I was originally wearing.
A toga, toga, toga.
Toga, toga.
Okay. Not my first thought for heavenly attire, but okay.
Well, they're the
Toga,
first things you get.
toga.
But anyway, you step out in front of this lady, and she says, "There you are."
What?
Ah,
Oh,
I've been looking all over for you guys. You're the new guys who just like died from the beholder, right?
are
Oh,
the no guys who what?
Just died from the beholder, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got cut off at the end there.
Here, baby.
She's actually taller than Mateo, by the way.
Oh, okay.
So she's
Wow.
looking down at you guys. She's
Hi.
like, "I'm looking all over for you guys." She grabs
I'll be-
Mateo and just like in a headlock and is like, "Come on!"
All right. This. Who are you?
Hey, I'm Tarkin.
Tarkin.
Nice to meet you.
Hi.
Yeah, it's nice to meet you too.
Yeah.
Hey, you guys are like asking pretty much everybody about new bodies instead of like being reincarnated, right?
No,
yeah.
we're wanting to
Or
go back to
something.
our original bodies.
No,
Yeah, new or original bodies.
Your original bodies are kind of dead, so I guess we could throw you back into them, but you'd die too. Like,
I'm pretty sure mine is
Well,
ash. I would like
kind of
mine to be
like-
remade normal.
Yeah, kind of revert battle damage and throw us back into our bodies. Something like that. I don't know. I'm just throwing ideas out there.
yeah, you can't have your original bodies. But anyway, we got some stuff going on. She's talking extremely loudly, by the way. We got some stuff going on. All hush hush. We got apparently has to do with your little angel friend that you were with.
Oh.
Yeah, did you hear that she was corrupted, right? You were with her whenever she was like, captured by guards, and that other dude that you were with.
Yes.
Well done.
Anyway, they're going to be purged. But I don't want that to happen. So
hey, what? Back up a second. What?
they're going to be purged.
What do you mean they're gonna be purged? They just said they weren't gonna purge them.
I'm trying to tell you, we got some stuff going on up here. It's all hush hush. Don't let anybody know about it. She says, basically yelling.
Okay, if it's supposed to be quiet, you wanna lower the volume a little?
I am being quiet.
You're yelling.
I didn't know that.
Yes, please tone it down a bit.
Okay, how's this?
Better.
Anyway, there's some things going on, and we kind of think that she might be part of it. So we need you to keep her safe while we're figuring this stuff out. Okay?
Kinda hard to keep her safe if she's not with us.
Yeah, you're gonna have to do something about that. I'm technically
Well, what
not
do you
supposed to be talking to you guys.
Okay.
What do you intend for us to do about that?
That
Like how?
it's up to you guys.
All right.
Okay. Okay, so we
But
need
in
to-
return, I can make you guys some new bodies.
Okay.
I am the one who
And how
made.
can we trust that you know that?
Like exactly like our old bodies?
Yeah, of course, if you want. Or you can have modifications, whatever. You want to be a different race, but, have all of your same abilities and stuff? I can do that.
I think I want my dragon body back.
Yeah, I'd like to go back to my original. I'm not.
Maybe
Well,
a
not
tail,
original, but-
though. It'd be cool
Yeah.
to have a tail.
I'm
Tail?
comfortable being a Genasi.
Yeah.
You want a tail? We can
That
put
would-
you a tail in.
It'd be an interesting concept. But okay, so we need to figure a way to save Rasheshka.
All right. Who do I gotta fight?
Hold on.
Oh yeah,
What was
since
the
you
question? Stay
do
jumping
not
in.
have your mask, by the way, you are like whatever that was, that penalty.
What was that?
I think it was like -2 levels, but I'm not sure.
Shit.
The way that
We
I
gotta
would,
get you a heroic deed.
the way that I would rule it
Yeah.
is you just don't get to use anything of the levels that you should be, but you keep your HP.
Yeah.
So like, you would be level 8 now, so you're level 6. So anything you got from level 8 and level 7, you don't get to use.
I don't think it's nothing I use in battle.
Hey, who knows? This is out of character, by the way. But if we do this and we do it right, this could be a heroic thing to where Mateo gets under the mask. A magical one.
Wait, I'm level 8. I haven't leveled myself up.
Yeah, you haven't leveled yourself up yet,
No, I have not.
but you saying you would be level 6 if it's the -2.
Yeah, because my
So-
finishing move would be stronger now.
But anyway,
Yes.
I just wanted to. I've been looking all over for you guys. I wanted to stop by and say that, introduce myself. Hi, Tarkin the Smith. I created the Earth and all of the bodies that inhabit it. I'm gonna go now.
Your target?
Yeah. Bye.
I'm just realizing that. Oh, we just.
What's that? One of the gods.
Yeah. So she runs off away from you guys at full sprint.
Okay.
That just happened.
Okay, if that was one of the gods, that's what the rest of them are like that.
It could be
At
just
least-
walking around us in plain sight.
Maybe they're not a big deal here. I don't know.
Yes.
Huh.
But if we can do this, we have a way to get back. So we need to come up with a way to. We need to figure out how we're gonna do this.
Yep.
We can't just go in guns a-blazing like we used to. That's how we died, though. How we died.
Well, let's start out small. Let's go see if we can go visit them.
Yeah, let's go.
Where do we go to first?
At least find out where they're at.
Oh yeah, let's go find out where they're at.
Well, you guys
Sure.
know
Yeah.
where they're at.
We know, we just don't know where.
Yeah, we just don't know how to get there.
Exactly.
All right.
Also, Mateo, since you were not here, you can roll up to 5 religion checks and
5.
and choose which one goes to which god. Oh wait,
Oh, so
nobody
I
had to
can-
roll a religion check for Masatra, so 4.
Okay.
Say only 4.
All right. Did I roll that now?
You can if you want to. I'm just saying this is like. Oh well.
1.
Which one you want? You want the god of war, the god of the sun? You want Tarkin that you just talked to, or the god of death?
I guess Target.
All right.
Sorry.
Since you got high enough,
That's where they are.
you get the whole page.
Wow.
Joey got some good information.
And you may relay that should you wish, but you don't have to.
Okay.
And you were going to do something. I don't remember what it was, but
Need to go find where 13 and Verseshka are held.
Yes.
Yeah.
So where do we go to find that information? Or
I would actually like to switch to their side to see what they are seeing
Yeah.
alright.
before
Switch
you guys
over.
figure that out.
Let's do that.
He's kinda huge.
What?
We are switching to Verseshka in 13's perspective.
Alright.
Are you here? Well enough.
I am here.
Okay. I just don't want to bother you. Should you be dealing with Falcor?
He is feisty, and he peed on the carpet a bunch already, but he's a good boy. So, how do you like the base of my plan that I sent you?
It is a good plan. However, there is another plan also.
No.
Yes,
So which plan will be the absolute?
I do not know. But at this moment, we reverse in time by an hour and a half as you guys are being split up at the gate. The guards are walking you in a certain direction until they hold you and pick you up and fly with you.
Oh.
So you get a nice bird's eye view of this silver and gold city as you are brought to a looks kind of like this swirling vortex of space, and they fly you through
Like
it.
a nebula?
Yeah.
Or kind of like how galaxies look?
Yeah.
Alright.
So they fly you through it, and before you see stars and an island of purple tiles that look kind of see-through,
Uh-huh.
and a
Kinda
lady.
looks like the final battle of a Mario Party game.
Yeah, sure. I've never played Mario Party.
Oh, okay. Alright. So purple tiles, it's an island.
You
In
see
a vortex.
a lady kicking back and just like laying on nothing. She's floating in the air. She's like just kicking back like she's in a hammock or something. One of her legs
What does she
crossed
look
over the
like?
other,
Uh-huh.
and her
Kinda
clothes.
sipping a big old glass of red wine.
Yeah, we can have that too. Just kind of swirling it around.
Alright. Saying indubitably.
In flowing robes that are cascading down but not touching the floor.
Because she's too radiant to touch anything beneath her.
And the guards bring you closer and says, Lady Diomedia, these are the two that must be purged.
I thought there was some controversy on my account. But whatever.
Are you saying that out loud?
Yeah, I'm saying that to the angels guards that took me.
Quiet, heretic.
I shrug. What is 13 doing?
He's just going along with it at the moment.
Alright.
But she says, I haven't heard anything about a purging today. And that's when the angel guard says, must have been a mix-up at the front gate. These two are to be purged immediately.
Can we negotiate?
Are you
Question mark?
Are you saying that out loud?
Yes. I say that to the goddess.
To the goddess?
Yes.
At that moment, the guard, because he told you to be quiet, is about to hit you with the back of his spear. So let's see if that happens. He got a natural 20.
Oh.
And so he is... It's just the back, so...
Ooh.
It's not going to be piercing, it'll be bludgeoning.
Just like a little oof. Just a
Just a
1d1.
Pop.
No.
Just a 1d1 of oof.
No, it's going to be like a full hit, but I'm just saying it's not piercing. You take 6 damage. And at that moment, unless you do something, what do you do to this?
Uh-huh. To the oofing?
Yeah.
The little nudge?
To him, like,
Where
bapping
did
you
he-
in the back of the head for 6 damage.
I fall on the floor holding my head, going ow. That hoit?
And that's all you do.
Yeah.
Alright. Well,
I say, I guess I'll shut up then.
well, sadly you got a hothead with you. Who,
Oh no.
Yeah.
13, it's
Hothead.
okay, I'm alright.
Because he was about to make Bartholomew into a sword and cut this angel down.
I almost forgot about Bartholomew. I'm glad you didn't.
13 didn't.
13, it's okay. I'll stop talking. Says Verseshka.
But at that, as to the goddess Diomedia's reaction, she says, that is not necessary. And she kind of floats to her feet and is no longer reclined and says, you may leave.
To the guard?
To the guard.
Oh,
And the guard,
cool.
but lady, leave. And as
He
she
got
says,
told.
as she says leave, you see her beautiful face transform into this skull.
Suddenly or very noticeably?
Very noticeably and suddenly.
Oh, okay, so it's not...
So
So she has a true form underneath all that radiance? Or something?
yes, she has her true form. Because, as you know, Diomedia is the goddess of death.
Mm-hmm. I do that anime peace thing with my hands towards the guard after she
Peace
tells him
sign.
to leave. Or do I? No, I do that thing where in anime where they pull down their eyelid and I stick my tongue out,
Yeah.
like in Pokemon.
How do they make that "beh" sound when stick out their tongue at the same time?
I don't know. Their mouth's not open.
Exactly. But he, disgruntled, he shrugs and walks off. And then flies back through the nebula.
Okay, so just a little detour for a second. How do you spell cul-de-sac?
C-U-L-D-E-C, not C, S-A-C.
Okay, thank you. So continue.
She bends down to help you stand.
Oh. I get up and I bow my head, saying thank you very much.
As you bow, she notices the black mark on your back and says, "Oh, you poor dear.
What?
That corruption. It seems you were hit by some necrotic damage while you weren't in your physical body yet. To an angel, that could be all kinds of bad."
Will I make it?
You've made it so far,
I seem
haven't
pretty
you?
good. Yeah, I'm pretty good as I am, right?
So she lays her hand on your shoulder,
Uh-huh.
and her fingers, elongated fingers, curl over to gently rest along your back, about middle to your back, actually.
Okay.
And she begins to suck the black mark into her hand.
With 2 capital C's.
Sure.
Suck.
They gotta be capital
Alright.
C's, huh?
Yeah, 2 capital C's. Emphasis on the suck.
And as she does that, you feel a lightness in your body, well, your soul, because you don't have a body.
Uh-huh.
And you realize that you've been living with that as the soul and not knowing about it until you got rid of it.
Mm-hmm.
And you immediately feel a lot better.
Alright.
Which could also probably explain some of your curmudgeonly behavior. It's like constantly
My
having,
sass.
constantly needing a shoulder rub and being extremely
Is-
tight-shouldered, but never knowing that you were in pain that entire time.
Is that why she was so crabby and mean all the time?
Possibly.
Well, the
It's
libra-
up to the player.
Well, the librarian was was sassy.
Yeah, but she had
was
a
an
job that she
angel.
didn't seem to like.
Maybe she did like her job. Maybe she just liked annoying people, like the DMV people.
As I said, this could be a thing, or it could not. It's up to the player.
Well, I'm going with the canon that angels are sassy.
That's fine, but at least you might not be so mean about it now.
Yeah, I won't be a total dick.
Like you have been in the past.
Just
I
a
wasn't a-
total. Yeah, you have actually.
You might feel a little bit of remorse for the death of a baby that you wound up hatching, instead of being like, oh well,
Oh,
bye Regina.
that baby didn't give me no back rub. Get rid of my necrotic vein.
But either way, you feel
I say
better
thank you very much. I feel a lot better.
now. I would assume you would. How long have you been on Earth, do you know?
19 years, I believe.
And how have you survived thus?
I lived in a forest. And I survived with the aminals.
Ah, so you've must have learned some druidic ways of the Earthlings.
I have.
That could come in handy. But what is
It
this
does.
about you being purged? I haven't heard of any purges taking place.
Well, to my knowledge, I needed to be purged because I wasn't filling my guardian duty or something. And 13 here, my buddy, my good buddy, kind of nuzzle on him a little bit.
He accepts this,
Eh,
but doesn't think about it
he-
in any like way that any suggestive way
Yeah.
that he wouldn't know.
I'm just getting all the grinding time I get while Mustalia's not here. My good buddy. He is apparently the adoptive son of Discord, I think that was his name, right?
You.
The general of the demon army, devil army, whatever.
And the ruler of the website Discord. It's awful and torture.
Yeah, Discord sucks. We're using it. But so I explained to her that he was the adoptive son of that guy.
Oh, well then it makes sense why he would be scheduled for purge. But you
No,
should only be scheduled for a tune-up to fix your problems and possibly regain your memories as an angel.
I would like that, but I would also like my friend here to not be purged.
Well, as I've said, I haven't gotten any orders for purging, so you two can stay here for a while.
Okay. Is that okay with you, 13?
I'm alright with that,
Is-
as long as no one threatens
Do
us.
you mind if we have no cuffs on our wrists?
To that, the guard that is still here says, "That would not be wise, my lady. The male here has been quite hostile."
He's only hostile when provoked. He doesn't like his friends being hurted.
And to that, Diomedia will say, "Yes, that reaction was to this young lady being hurt here." And she waves her hand over you two, and you are no longer cuffed.
Alright, cool. Thank you very much, my lady.
You are quite welcome, dear. And you can go and do something as well. We won't have any problems here. As the other guard bows and leaves.
Dismissed.
As I wave goodbye.
Like Babbish.
Bye.
He leaves. And then Lady Diomedia kind of slumps and says, "Ugh, they're so stuffy sometimes. Like they think I can't handle myself."
Well, you do seem like a badass goddess.
Right? I am the goddess of death, after all. Think I can't take care of myself?
Yeah, you could have just waved your hands and killed us if you wanted.
Well, you're already dead, but that's kind of what I do in the purge.
Well, you could have vaporized our souls or whatever.
Anyway.
Thank you for not doing so.
So while we're trying to figure out a way to save them, they're making nice with a god.
Yes.
Yeah.
Why would that
While
not?
we're doing paperwork too.
How would that not help your case, though?
It's gonna help our case, but we're having to do the hard shit.
Yeah.
13 and Verseshka make nice with the goddess of death and stuff, and you're filing paperwork.
Yeah, we're filing paperwork.
Isn't it great? Isn't it great how easy our lives are?
Are you saying that out loud?
No, I'm saying that as a joke in Tanner language. In the dialect of Tanner.
But as you are making nice with her, she's like closes the nebula
Mm-hmm.
and says, "So, do you remember your mission at all?"
Not me specifically, but apparently I was supposed to gather great heroes to destroy the fiend? Question mark?
We could attempt to jog your memory, but it is dangerous.
What kind of dangerous?
Like, if it fails, you will be reset and completely blank.
I don't know if I'd like that. What's the success rate?
It depends on the person's luck. It's a roll of the dice, let's say.
Well, what if you, like, flow your omnipotent powers into me and do it?
That's what we do.
Oh, okay.
It is.
But why don't you give me the durability of a goddess? That way it doesn't destroy my being.
I don't know what you mean by give you the durability of a goddess.
I don't know. Maybe you can make people stronger.
We can grant special blessings, but not one of goddess-dom.
Yeah. Well, that's a shame.
Perhaps
It would help
Solva
us in a-
could, but I have
Who's-
a very specific area of expertise.
Religion check.
Religion check for what?
Solma?
Solva.
Solva. Who is this character?
It is
I'm gonna
the
give
sun
you-
god.
I'm gonna give you advantage on this, actually. Because of the, because of that black mark being gone.
Alright.
So you'll get the whole page. Can you read it, or would you like me to read it to you?
Oh, the page. Where did you put it?
I haven't given it to you yet.
Oh.
But if you are able to read it and roll 20, then I will give it to you. If not, I will just read it out loud.
Can you read it out loud, please?
Alright. This is what you know of Solva. The light at the end, Solva Sun. Solva the Sun was one of the first godly beings. He took the prime material plane when it blinked into existence from other creatures that he deemed unworthy, such as aboleths. While not the creator of existence, he reigns over all, giving warmth and light to those below him.
Oh.
After a millennium, he asked his sister Targan the Smith to create a place with which life could thrive as a gift for his newly born child, Misatra. His radiance would go on to burn the newly created Earth and its inhabitants just by his presence, leading to the suffering that made Misatra the crying child. He is the deity of the sun, ambition, nobility, light, and fire.
Okay.
He is also
Cool.
the one who created the souls of mortals out of the light that he cast, as well as the shadows that he didn't mean to put in.
Are these your homebrew gods, or are these something that you found?
I made them.
I like this.
Yeah.
I like lore.
I do like this a lot.
And that is...
I can't
Wait,
believe
so
I can't believe Leo wasn't interested in learning about his own god.
Did you
Because I want to know.
did you kind of put a DM Easter egg in that thing? He's not the creator of existence, but he is. Who's the creator of existence? Do I get to religion check on that?
WheatTon
God?
on YouTube.
The ancient deity of WheatTon on YouTube. Was that his name?
Yes.
WheatTon on YouTube.
WheatTon.
The deity.
The creator of existence, WheatTon.
Alright.
From the Galaxy YouTube.
But that is...
First, Seshka out loud says, I wish that creator of reality would help us or something.
Well, the creator of reality doesn't help or hinder. Only reads the dice as they fall.
But what dice?
The metaphorical dice, dear.
Oh, okay. Have you ever seen this deity of creation?
Some say he is everything. Some say he has a YouTube channel that people should check out.
What is this being's name? What's her name again?
Diomedia.
Diomedia. That's a hard name to remember.
Not really.
What is this being's name, Diomedia?
The creator of existence doesn't actually have a name, but we call him WheatTon. Again, this wasn't supposed to be anything.
Official lore of WheatTon.
Official lore.
Yay. Alright.
Been created because of your question.
Yay. I made lore.
Do you have any more questions?
After the potential success of our endeavors to get my memories back, there's a request I would like to ask you. Or now, if it would, help our situation.
And what would
Because
that be?
it would. Well, since my apparent mission was to find these great heroes, I have already found very powerful warriors, species among the mortals, including my friend here, 13. And I would like them to be brought back to life with myself. That way we may pursue this fiend that was mentioned to me.
I think that can be arranged, but it all depends on your success of regaining your memories.
Alright. And I want my equipment back.
Well, if you were to be made anew, we would put you where you had died.
With all our current equipment.
Well, if that's on your old bodies, then yes. You just have to pick it up.
Alright. Cool.
But for now, just let me know whenever you're ready, and we can attempt to make you whole again, let's say.
Okay. Do you have questions, 13?
Nah, I'm good.
Okay. I mean, I guess
Dance in
There's-
the background.
there's nothing else for us to do.
You always
I
have a
wonder
choice. You don't have to do anything.
I mean, I would like to become whole again. My whole journey was my whole intended original journey was to find out who I was. And I found out more today than I ever have. So I would like to proceed.
All it took was you dying.
Yeah. Killing me made me remember. Made me member.
And bit.
I member. I hope I get to meet the member berries. As Verseshka.
Alright.
Remember who you are, Verseshka.
Remember.
Well, if you're ready to do this, then I will need a wisdom save.
Which you'll have to roll.
I'm just waiting until I know.
I'm ready.
Right.
Roll the
Wisdom
wisdom.
save.
Not the best.
Yeah.
It is not, but it depends on what Diomedia rolls now.
Yes, what the deity rolls against her little angel.
She places her long-fingered hand on your head, gently, of course, and you
Okay.
feel a warmth emanating from her palm. Goes down into your scalp, over your face, down into your shoulders, slowly dripping all the way down until it hits your toes. And a light shines as the light bursts from you and you are in a full angel form.
Wow. She must have got a lower than 9.
Congratulations, you have regained your memories and you now remember how to transform into your true form.
My true form. How
Very cute.
long do I get to be in my true form?
1 minute per transformation.
How many times do I get to transform into it?
Once per long rest.
Okay. What does it boost?
Okay, let me read this for you. You have remembered your origin and regained the ability to use some of your power. Your healing touch ability has been improved thanks to remembering your origins. You may now use your healing touch ability a number of times equal to your wisdom modifier, a minimum of once. Your healing touch now heals 2d8. And on your turn, you can enter your true form as a bonus action. While in your true form, you gain the following benefits. You become resistant to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing from non-magical attacks. You gain a fly speed of 60 feet. You have advantage on saving throws against spells and other magical effects. And you are immune to the charmed and frightened conditions. Your true form lasts for 1 minute. It ends early if you are knocked unconscious, and you can also end your true form on your turn as a bonus action. You regain this use after you finish a long rest.
No. Looks like we're all... So, did my plan work out that I messaged you? Essentially?
Your plan hasn't been
Or-
taken into effect yet.
But is it on the course of getting...
Possibly. We don't know yet. As Diomedia said, we shall have to talk to Solva about it.
Alright. Solva. If only that god WheatTon would help us. What a dick.
If only.
Yeah. If only.
If only the literal omnipotence could help us.
Too bad he's a terrible person.
Yeah, too bad he's being a DM.
Yeah, he's such a dick.
Yeah. Dick Master. That's DM. So,
And so
do I get thick in my angel form?
you can
Even thicker than I was?
You can be any form that you want for your angel form. Just know that you have wings and you get your halo.
Yay!
But it can be in any shape that you want. This is for you to draw.
I shall draw my little Verseshka. Alright, Verseshka's thick in her true form.
Also, with your memories back, your mission wasn't anything to do with fiends.
Oh. Is that just what the desk guy said?
Yeah. It seems that your mission was wrong whenever he looked into the records.
Oh, what is my mission? What is my true purpose in life?
Your mission was to find heroes to quell an insurgency in the celestial realm.
Oh.
Oh. It thickens. That's even better than what the guy said.
Now, sadly, because I've been chugging water, I need to pee again. So we can have us a pee break.
Yes, please. I have to research as well.
Fucking knew I knew picking an angel as my race would lead to cool things down the road.
But you can't be angels. You can only be ASMR. You know, that me sending that video has a whole new meaning now.
Yeah, in my game,
What?
I'm pretty lenient.
Well, angels boosted wisdom, and I was gonna be a druid, so...
That's pretty cool.
See, don't I make up cool characters like Lael, who does Dr. Stone?
Yeah, I feel like Lael has a very, like, maybe possibly the least interesting character just because he ripped off somebody else's backstory.
I mean, WheatTon made my mystery of a character even better, so...
Yeah, he did.
Mhm. I wasn't expecting giant celestial entities.
Me neither.
I wasn't expecting, you know, discrepancy amongst the celestial realm.
I don't even think I'll need that castle, now that I know I'm an angel. I'll give it to Regina when she's old. Once her and Mateo become luchadors together. Again, since he lost his mask. Oh no! He can get his mask back, since if
He has to do a heroic deed.
Sol Galeo, or whatever the fuck his name is, Solva, if he grants my request, then he can just get his mask back.
I am.
But
And he doesn't
might
need it.
still feel like he has to earn it. That's up to Mateo.
I could just be around the campfire when we're back to our journey, just being like, yeah, I brought us all back to life. No big
So
deal.
what happened? I wasn't paying attention.
We were talking about how Verseshka says if her plan works, then you'll get your mask back. And I said you might feel like you still have to earn it, though. Because you
Well,
still lost it to begin with.
The rules say if I lost it from somebody who stole it or whatever, or lost a challenge, then I have to wrestle to claim it back.
I would say that
But I
dying
think I
is
can-
losing a challenge.
Yeah, I can also
But
be
nobody
given
stole it.
a
But the
vision
beholder's
by my
dead.
ancestors or the spirit of the mask to gain a new mask. I'm not sure.
Well, you can wrestle
I mean-
your corpse for it back, or
I was
something.
gonna say you could still have the mask, but refuse to put it on until you feel like you've earned it back.
Or
Not
he
sure.
just wrestles his corpse for it back.
Also, it's
Since-
disintegrated, so he's kind of getting a
I,
mask anyway.
dude, I gotta.
Well,
gotta-
Verseshka thinks that in her plan he'll get his old one back.
Well, I thought the equipment of all of our stuff would be.
I mean, I was disintegrated.
Restored.
So my equipment-
Diomedia said that you would be placed where your bodies are.
That means
That's
your
it.
bag of holding's gone.
Bag
Wait,
of
that's a
holding
magic
is a
item.
magical item.
Yes! I just remember that.
I still have mine too.
That means that anybody who put their gold or anything in the bag of holding,
It still
it
exists.
still exists.
Still there.
Well, I wasn't disintegrated, so my money should still be with my corpse.
But that also means that you're gonna have to loot your own bodies.
Ah, that's gonna be awkward.
That'll be fine. Yeah, I want to see Mateo wrestle with his corpse.
Yeah, I think when I get
With
out,
his
Give
ashes.
me
back,
back my
I'm gonna
mask,
have to,
you bitch.
I have to wait to be given a vision by my ancestors, or the spirit of my mask to regain my mask.
It's a good thing Ted's not with us. He'd probably want to take the old corpse of Nastalia and use it.
Yeah, it's too young for him.
Sex dolls.
He'd find a way to preserve it.
Hey, that's. I mean, I might not be too young.
Wait, is Witten here?
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh, okay. So, as I'm in my true form, glistening, radiating like the goddess above me, in a slightly deeper voice, because I look older now, I bow to her and say, "Thank you, my lady. I appreciate this very much."
Oh, it is no problem at all. I'm glad that you weren't destroyed in all this.
Me too. What did she roll for her wisdom thing?
A 2.
Oh my god. What? Does she have advantage?
No, she didn't have advantage.
Oh.
And I did it a flat thing without any modifiers,
Oh, okay.
Wow.
which is... I was kind of feeling like she would be holding back to try not to, so that's why I didn't add any modifiers. Otherwise, she would have killed you, even with that
Yeah.
2.
Alright, so what's happening?
Does
next?
13 comment on me?
He's seen a lot.
With my...
If you want
What
him
do
to
you mean?
comment on you, like, being hot or something, no. He's like, hey,
That's not what I was talking about.
you got that halo.
Oh,
Got those
yeah,
wings.
I do. I like
That's
them.
cool.
I had
Yeah.
wings as a bee, too.
Yeah, you did.
Can I go bee angel trigger? Bee form as an angel?
I don't know about that. Maybe down the
Can
line
I
you can
be-
learn
That
it.
could be-
Just learn to fuse the two.
Maybe you can learn it later down the line.
Leave
Alright.
angel trigger.
Yeah. We're going the DMC route, not Devil May Cry.
But yeah, if you have to ask, no, he doesn't really think anything of it. He's just like, I've seen so much stuff.
Oh. Okay. Why are you impressed with me, senpai? Hey.
Probably because he still thinks he could take you.
Yeah.
But then again, he probably thinks he could take Drimagor, the God of War.
Oh my god, 13!
Does he think he can take the goddess that is in front of us?
If he had to, he would try, but he doesn't.
Oh.
He doesn't see a reason to.
And then get blinked out of existence. That'd be funny, but not really, because 13 would be dead. Gone forever.
Oh,
To him, the gods and angels are just people.
Mhm.
The same. He categorizes them as the same as fiends, except he doesn't hate them.
13, I got my memories back, and I give him a big ol' hug, because I'm so happy.
Awesome. Got anything interesting, you know?
Well, I guess that the counter angel, we got the counter, was wrong about my mission. It's something else.
Oh yeah.
Apparently, I'm supposed to gather great heroes to. Maybe I'll tell you later, or something.
All right. Guess that means we won't
Because-
be needing angelic lessons, celestial language lessons anymore, then, huh?
Hey!
Oh yeah.
I wink at him and say, "We can still spend time together."
He blinks
With-
his eyes like he's trying to wink, and he's like, "That's not right." I don't think I can do that. And he just keeps blinking with both eyes.
Maybe since you can't teach me celestial, I can teach you how to wink. And then I wink back at him.
And he thumbs up because that's something he can do.
Alright,
With his
cool.
left hand, and then he goes, ugh.
I
He
get
hates
to
having his
spend-
real arm back.
I get to spend more time with 13. Nostalgia doesn't. Hee hee hee.
I will have to do something as just a formality for you two, though. I hope you don't mind.
What is it?
She pulls her hand up into the air, and bars spring from the floor and surround you. You have a good amount of room, as well as a bed. And
Are we in the same? Oh, okay. We're in a cell.
Yeah, you're in the
Sorry.
cell, but you're in the same
Yeah.
place.
Mm-hmm.
This is just a formality. Make yourselves comfortable. I made the bed as nice as possible. There's a bathroom in there, but I'm not supposed to give you sectioned bathrooms, so there's no walls that could obscure my vision.
It's fine.
But just wait here and until I get actual orders instead of the guards just telling me they should have been here. Then we'll get this all sorted out.
Sounds great to me. How about you, 13?
I'm kind of just going with the flow. Got to go with what I'm given, right?
Yeah. I have been given these cool new powers.
Look,
I feel great.
wouldn't they be cool old?
I guess. But they are new to me. And old at the same time. Because I remember them.
Bet that's a weird feeling.
It's confusing.
Well, at least it doesn't change you.
Oh, really? Okay.
Well, I meant your personality.
Oh, let's hope not.
It's up to you
I like
as the
the-
player, whether it changes her personality or not.
She was saying that to herself.
Oh, okay.
I hope not.
Hey, you see, I can't tell.
That is why I usually says Vaseshka. So, let's hope not, says Vaseshka.
Anyway, you are now in a cell.
Mm-hmm.
Got your memories back. You got about an hour and a half time to kill before. Well, you've probably been talking to Diomedia for about 10-15 minutes, maybe. So you have an hour and 15 minutes to kill before they get done signing paperwork. So
Alright.
you can flavor that however you want, and
Wait,
we'll skip
does...
forward.
So you know that... You know that spell that lust demon devil cast? The one where if you were sexually active or something, it would charm you?
Yeah. If you had a sex drive, is
Okay,
the way I worded it.
In angel form, am I affected by that spell?
No, you are not. You are immune to
Oh.
charm effects.
Then I can have a sex drive as an angel.
But as
And I'm in it.
as for the one that affected you, that was one that superseded people having a sex drive.
Yeah.
Because it basically gives you one to charm you.
Hmm.
I think I called it like
But
lust shot or something like that.
but good thing I cannot be charmed in angel form anyway. So maybe I after gaining my memories, I gain a sex drive.
That's up to you as
And
well.
I'm in a close space with a certain 13 I know. And I can kind of scooch on next to him. Wrap my wing around him.
So you're using your true form use?
My what?
Your true form use. You have to transform into it.
Well, I thought I was transformed into it.
Oh, I was just giving that to you as a flash.
Yeah, as what it looks like?
Yeah,
Okay.
as what it
I
looks
see.
like, and then you transformed back. But if you want to use that, then you can.
Can I have my angel form in heaven all the time? Since I'm being powered by divine
Sure, I'll say yes.
people? Alright,
Because
so I'm in my angel form.
The angel form was thought up with you guys being on Earth, so
Alright, cool. So I am in angel form. So I wrap my wing around a certain thing. 13, I know.
alright.
And then we can, kind of leave it up to the imagination of what happens.
Well, I was gonna have him insight you to see if he feels threatened.
Okay, does he feel threatened?
Well, now we need a persuasion from you to see if he gets what you're putting down. I mean, he won't know if you're doing anything, or this is just if he attacks you. All right, he understands that you're not trying to hurt him, but
Alright.
that's all.
So I put him on the bed. Wait, can he enhance his dingling with Bartholomew?
He could.
Ooh.
Are you seriously doing this right now?
Yes!
13 says, "What are we gonna do on the bed?"
Can I just give you the full description in Messenger and just say what happened?
Yeah, sure.
Alright, okay, so you know what happened, and then we can fast forward.
All right, fast forward an hour and a half, and go back to the other group.
I did it! So Mystalia doesn't know, but I'm sure Whitney's salty. Are you mad?
Also, this is funny that you did this in front of a goddess just watching you.
Yeah, well it's whatever.
Wow.
Well,
Alrighty then.
What is it called? Voyeurism? When someone watches people having sex? Maybe our goddess friend is a voyeur.
that's so funny.
Who knows if it even happened? We're fast forwarding and switching to another group.
I know. And I'll just give you what actually happened in those 30 minutes in Messenger.
That's why I think
Or
it's
I can just-
funny, because Probably.
It's left up to the imagination.
Yeah, it's left up to the imagination, and then I get to know, and I'm not gonna tell anybody.
It switches over as I'm pushing him on the bed. For all Mystalia
The
knows,
camera
they had
pans
milk and
over to the
cookies.
drapes.
With the
Okay,
goddess
so-
kind of head turning, kind of tilting her head in confusion. Okay then, and then it goes over to the other part of the party.
Are we still filling out paperwork?
No, you
No, we
finished
finished that.
and you
We'll-
talked to
Okay. We
Lady
talked-
Tarkin.
Yeah.
I think this is my favorite session so far,
I'm gonna use my other things. See what I
for
got.
obvious reasons.
There's the 3.
Okay, so in order, which gods do you want to use these for?
Alright.
I'll be right back.
Let's do. You got.
You've got and even though nobody said anything about Masatra, you can use this for Masatra. But you got enough to get the whole page for Tarkin. There's Diomedia, the goddess of death, Drimagor, god of war, Solva, god of the sun, and Masatra, goddess of water.
I used that first one for Masatra. Then war and then death.
Okay. That is only enough to know that she is called the Crying Child.
The crying child.
And she is Solva's son or daughter, but it was not ever said.
Okay.
So no one actually knows whether Masatra is feminine or masculine.
So that's why you are purposely vague.
Yeah.
Well, my Tarkin thing, she refers it as her niece. So I guess she sees it as one.
And you said the next one was for the war?
Yeah.
You just know that he is Drimagor the warrior, god of war.
Alright.
And the
You might know more about him than Lael does.
16 was Diomedia.
Yeah.
You know what she is the goddess of and her nicknames. That's about it. She is known as the
Okay.
Gracious Cycle or the Life Taker. And she is the deity
Yeah, I
of
think
death,
it's
rebirth,
about-
love, and duty.
Well. Alrighty. Get those out of the way. Alright, so how are we gonna find them?
Where to start looking is the
Is
question.
there like one of those maps? They tell you like you're here, like one of those mall maps.
I haven't seen anything like that around.
Are you saying this stuff out loud?
Yes.
As
Sure,
you
yeah.
do, a mall map comes up out of the ground. This is a very convenient place, except for the paperwork.
Yeah. Alright.
Alright, yeah, that's convenient. Okay.
Pretty nice. Alright,
Okay,
where were
so-
they taking again?
You are in front of the reincarnation office. And they were taken to Diomedia's chambers.
Alright, well, let's see where that is on the map.
Alright.
Also, I want to say that if you just want to like pick up a book or something with telling you about these gods, you can totally do that.
We can just pick up any book around.
Well, not any book around, but you could be like, "Hey, could you tell me a little bit about the gods?"
She seems
Because-
so enthusiastic in her book. Let's not interrupt her.
You guys are trying to like remember this stuff, and this is just what you remember of it.
Okay.
but you can
Alright,
you can
well.
just straight ask.
Can I ask more about the goddess of death?
Who are you asking?
Whatever I need to ask.
Are we still
That
in the
the
library?
magical thing that brought me this map.
Oh wait, no.
You bring me something
yeah.
else?
Any information? It'll probably just point us to the library, though.
Actually, yeah, that actually makes sense that you could just ask the air and a book would pop out for you.
Alright.
A book says
Alrighty.
brief descriptions of the gods.
Oh, there you go.
And
Interesting.
you flip to Diomedia, which is now in there.
Alrighty.
And that's in there. And that's in there. Alright, so you have a small little tourist booklet. And you may read all of these if you wish.
I am back. What has happened?
They are figuring out where they are in relation to where you are.
Oh, so we haven't met up yet.
No.
No.
Alright. Alright, cool.
So, anybody want to do anything now?
Yeah.
You already know what I'm doing.
I think we got the map, we got the lore.
Mm-hmm.
Head over to them.
Alright, let's head whichever way we need to.
Yeah, let's follow where this map says.
Ah, okay. Hmm.
Can we walk there?
You
Sure.
cannot. Because looking at the map in relation to where you are, you can see the nebula that you are supposed to fly into just in the sky.
Oh.
So we need to find some way of getting up to that, up there.
Ask the air for like a ride up there.
Are we just gonna ask for things?
I mean, it just pops things out when we ask it, you know?
Alright.
Never hurts to try.
What kind of transportation would you like? You gotta be a little bit more specific.
A flying boat.
Sure, why not?
Alright, a flying boat materializes in front of you.
Oh, come on!
Wait, you
Really?
can make
Oh,
anything?
nice.
You can just think of what you want and
Of all
have it?
the
No, you
things
could
to
just
want,
ask.
you think of a flying boat?
Hey,
You just
it
ask
would
them.
help us get there, because none of us can fly.
It's true.
You know what?
First Sashka can fly.
Headed at the front of the boat. To give you a sense of familiarity, you see a strange horse-like creature
No.
to pull the boat.
Say the flying boat. I was gonna ask her. It was like
No.
a celestial gift. or
Wait,
something
is
like
Larry
that.
the Gimp dead?
Larry the Gimp is not
No,
dead,
he's back on. He's back down there.
but it is a
A gimp pulling a fucking boat with wings.
it looks like him.
It's a
You should
Pegasus.
say
Boat.
deja vu.
Oh look, it's Larry the Pegasus.
Wait, Larry wasn't a Pegasus though.
This
Well,
one is
this
because it's
version
heavenly.
is.
It's a divine.
The divine Gimp, clad in white leather.
Not in there.
White leather, yeah.
All right, so are we gonna go through the portal? Or
Larry the
or
Gimp,
lead
but
us?
with a twist.
Yeah, let's hop on this boat and go.
Now he is Lawrence the Gimp.
Lord.
Oh,
So launch the gimp.
All right, so do you even have a plan though?
I mean, I don't. I'm just
No,
going,
don't.
just going in.
What? We don't even have a plan. Why do we never come up with a plan? We always wing it.
I'm not the plan guy.
We
I'm
don't
the
even have
going
any
guy.
weapons. We don't know.
The only time I made a plan, it's kind of going out for me. It's kind of doing my thing.
So,
Well, actually, I made 2 plans.
what, like... Okay, well, instead of going there without a plan, do we want to explore the area? See...
I mean, we could.
We obviously have some time to kill before the paperwork is filed. Air quotes.
Boop. This is Gossamer talking. But I thought we weren't gonna need the paperwork if we just do what the Lady Tarkin asked, and she's just gonna give us bodies.
Yeah, Tarkin said
True.
that she'd do that if we do this. So,
Alright.
onward, Lawrence the Gimp.
Are we
Alright.
really just about to burst in and try to commit jailbreak?
We're gonna jailbreak somebody out of heaven. Let's go.
Oh, God. No.
But I haven't even talked to my God. What are we gonna?
I mean, I guess we got to. You want to talk to your god? We're gonna do the jailbreak, but we got a little time.
Yes, let's...
Wait, who's Verseshka's deity?
You
The one who
are
gave me back my powers?
you are not actually assigned to any specific deity, but the one that gave you your life, basically, was Masatra.
Okay.
So you were created by Masatra, but not really for the purpose
Which
of
one was
serving
Masatra again?
The goddess of water,
Ryan shot.
Oh, so Mastalia's god.
which she can also ask for the book if she wants to read it.
That actually gives me an idea, but I don't know.
What is your idea?
Well, first, let me ask for the book. I want the book on Masatra.
But yeah, we already got that. We got the little pamphlet here.
Yeah.
There you go.
Oh, do I get a little pamphlet?
Yeah.
Yeah, you go on
You
that
know,
little thing. You have all
Learning all this lore, it actually made our story way cooler.
Yeah.
There is lore there. You guys are
We
really
haven't
in
found-
the now most of the time.
Oh, here it is, way up at the top.
Mm-hmm. But we learned so much this session.
Yeah.
Because you started asking about the lore.
Yeah.
Instead
maybe
of
I should
being
do- maybe.
This situation right here is what we're curious about. It's like, oh, the werewolves. Let's werewolf army.
Oh no.
Destiny was just putting us on the right track.
This here, she's in the urn in the sky, which is the moon. So, I mean, if we can travel to meet the sun, I'm sure we can travel to meet the moon. So, which way is the moon?
Okay.
Wait,
look at the-
which beings did Solva create?
Actually, now that you have your memories back, you would know all of this too.
Yeah.
So somebody read, Joey, read all of these out loud.
all of them.
Yeah, read all of them.
All of them.
Well, just the ones that you feel are relevant to the questions asked.
It's just Diomedia.
Diomedia.
Diomedia. Gracious cycle, Diomedia, the life taker, is the youngest of the godly beings brought about by Dermogger's interference in the lives of mortals. She is the lady of death and rebirth. As war broke out, the concept was created about what happens to those that stop moving, making her the first god created for mortals' belief. She is responsible for transporting the soul's light, or the soul, into the celestial realm. When a person has died, should the being have a particularly strong will, however, the soul may slip into the astral plane, where it can mature into a spirit or ghost. The souls that make it to the celestial plane have a multitude of choices in what happens after. They may stay, be reincarnated, or defy her altogether, and be purified and destroyed.
Ooh.
She's the deity of death, rebirth, love, and duty.
Cool.
And who else?
Want
Salva?
to hear about Misatra?
Misatra? Here, okay.
I have it right here if you want it.
Now go for it.
I only made Joy read because I knew he wouldn't want to.
I don't know. Terrible person.
You hear his grumble.
He knows your weakness. But the crying child Misatra, born to his radiant Solva the sun, saw the mortals crawling upon the hot scorched earth, and with pity and compassion wept for the poor unfortunate souls. Those tears fell from on high, carving into the scorched rock and cooling the world. The oceans were new, and with them came new life. Misatra was, however, unable to stop crying for the joy created on earth. Though there was a smile, blessings came with the rain. But too much rain can be a curse, so Tarjan the smith, maker of earth, forged a large urn to hold the tears. Misatra stays with the urn high in the sky, crying in joy and releasing the rain from it. That urn is the moon. She is the deity of the moon, sadness, compassion, and water.
Yeah. Anybody else you would like to know? Again, because you have the booklet you asked for.
Yeah.
I never thought you would do that, but
I mean,
it's in line with the rules that I
do
set,
you
so
know?
I'm not gonna say you can't. And if you want, I'll read the other ones.
No. I guess the only other one would be that Drumogger that we haven't seen.
Drimagor.
Drimagor.
Would you like me to read that one?
Go ahead.
The petulant avenger, Drimagor the warrior, son of Misatra, is the god of war. Seeing the one he loves crying for eternity, he vowed to stop the sadness. Using the anger of those burned during the creation of Earth, he set them upon each other in violence, twisting the first mortals into the demons and devils we know today. Also known as the Father of Fiends, proving that the path to hell is often paved with good intentions. His main goal is the continued creation of war in the prime material plane to eradicate the source of his parents' sadness. The disciples of war tend to work toward this goal as well, even if they don't know it. Drimagor is the one god that is most likely to revoke his blessings should his clerics not work toward the creation of war. Drimagor is the deity of war, sympathy, anger, and vengeance.
And this is
Sympathy, huh?
It's almost like someone's privileges will be revoked soon.
Then he'll be useless.
Oh. It'll be like in the first God of War when Kratos gets his stuff taken away. No powers, no magic.
Anyone else?
No. I do not believe we need any more
I don't
exposition.
think we've...
I mean, you got two more gods, but okay.
Which one?
You got
The lady that we were
Solva and Tarkin.
Still one target.
I want to know more about Silver.
Alright. The light at the end, Solva the sun, was one of the first godly beings. He took the prime material. Wait, didn't I already read this?
Yeah, I believe it did.
Yeah.
Oh
I
yeah.
read that because
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
Verseshka got a really good,
Thingy.
a really good role for him.
All right.
So Tarkin is actually
Yeah.
the only one that you guys don't know the
Yeah.
full thing about yet.
I mean,
Yeah.
I did.
Yeah, you did, but you didn't share.
Nah, I didn't.
No sharing, no caring.
But anyway, you guys are in your flying boat with your gimp Pegasus, just floating around. Then all this talk about not having a plan, you guys stopped the boat and just floated there and sat down and started reading books.
Yeah. All right, so where to first?
Well, I mean, I just hope that doing a jailbreak doesn't get us eradicated from heaven.
You know, I think it will cause some things. So if you guys want to do something before then, we can try to do that before we cause some trouble around here.
Oh dear. Well,
Could. No.
Poor Varsum.
yeah, poor
Yeah.
Varsum.
He's all alone.
Screw it. Let's just go do the jailbreak.
Jailbreak?
Jailbreak it is.
I don't know how we're gonna do this without any means of.
Jailbreak it is.
Oh
almost
God, you're excited.
Prepare
There's a-
your fist.
Prepare the fist, and he's like having his fist prepared forward, and it's like moving forward the momentum of the boat now by the power of the fist.
Well, as you are about to make your way, you can see a gathering of angels down below you. Seems like a platoon of soldiers
What?
with
Huh.
a man that looks like he is made of steel at the head of them.
Should we be worried about those down there?
No.
Things are
Think-
coming
think
for us.
Look.
He is carrying
Not
a
too close.
spear that seems to be crackling with electricity.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Maybe we should just keep a safe distance away from those guys.
The man
these
that's
books
made
don't
of steel.
describe what the gods look like, right?
The books don't describe what they look like.
All right.
But this man,
Well, we know-
who looks like he's made of steel, has a very unnaturally shaped head, like it is his head is made of a squared off helmet. Not technically squared off, but it's got a flat top. It's got the face, but behind it you don't see anything.
yeah.
You think that's the god of war?
You know,
As you ponder, you see him point his spear up to the nebula that you are flying towards.
Hey, let's
go
stop.
faster, Lawrence.
Faster, Lawrence! Faster, Lawrence!
And he seems to be, you can't hear him, but he seems to be rallying and giving a speech.
Oh
Can he
man.
see us, or are we like really tiny or something?
What is the speech he is speaking?
As I said, you can't hear him.
We can't hear.
Well, I didn't hear that part because I don't listen very well, but
Oh, apparently you don't.
well, now I do.
You all right?
Okay, so
What do we do?
I daydream a
Are
lot.
you still heading toward the nebula?
Heading towards as fast as they'll take us, as the boat will take us.
Hurry up, Lawrence!
Hurry up, Lawrence.
He turns his head and begins to follow you as you are going toward it.
Oh no. Now we're being followed. Great.
No, he's just following you with his gaze.
Oh.
Is it
Oh,
soul
man.
piercing?
And he reels
lose.
back.
Oh no.
Oh no. No.
It doesn't look like this guy misses.
No, it doesn't. How far are we away from the portal?
I'd say you are about one turn away from getting into the nebula. Because he waited to give you extra time to make this a harder target.
Oh, please,
Okay.
Miss Satcher, let us make it. Oh, please, 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 Miss Satcher, let us make it.
And you see
Like,
the spear in his hand crackling with electricity, just shooting off everywhere.
Oh man.
please,
As he looses it forward, and it grows to an immense size,
Oh my jeez.
Oh no.
barely
God.
clipping your boat.
Oh
Okay.
shit.
Hey. I thought that'd
That
be
was
worse.
frightening.
Yeah, he missed.
Whew.
Did you roll this?
Yeah, I rolled it. You think I'm
Oh,
not gonna
okay.
shoot you guys out of the sky if he gets it?
Yeah.
Also, you should know you were
Alright.
about like 1,000 feet away from him.
Hey,
Him?
he does miss.
Yeah, but you guys are 1,000 feet away, and he gave himself a harder target to hit just for the sport of it.
We should get.
And you
Yeah,
see
let's
him
not provoke.
hold his hand
go.
up, and the lightning shock his hand, and his spear is back with him.
Let's go, let's
I
go,
get
let's go,
the
let's go.
feeling he let us have that one.
Yeah, I don't think.
What was that supposed to
We
be a
could've
warning
missed
shot?
otherwise.
Or
I get the feeling, yeah, that's a warning shot. Let's just keep going.
And he points his
We made this
spear
far.
toward the nebula once more, and you see in waves the angels fly into the sky and begin chasing you.
Oh,
Alright.
goody, now we're being followed.
Jailbreak time.
I don't think you're supposed
Yeah.
to be able to just see that goddess whenever you'd like. Maybe that's why they're
Yeah.
chasing you.
I don't think we're supposed to be able to travel through these things without them.
Yeah, okay. Why don't we just stop and go
We're
back?
gonna go. We're almost
Okay.
there.
Uh,
No turning back. There's a bunch of things chasing us.
Yeah,
mean-
Lawrence!
Alright. Let's keep this crazy train rolling.
It's like the
Wait, is Lawrence? Lawrence is an angel?
Lawrence is the
Crazy blow to flowing.
white leather gimp Pegasus.
Okay.
It's just
should bring him back.
it looks like Larry, and therefore he is the fancier Larry. He is Lawrence.
Yeah,
alright.
it's such white leather.
That's the only reason for that.
We should bring him back. That way Larry has a friend.
It's like freaking
I am Lawrence.
it's like Aladir is
Larry.
Renfield in Dracula Dead and Loving It. I said, driver, could you slow up a bit? And Mateo just turns around and says, yes! And then whips the horse.
Larry has a hick accent, and then Lawrence
It's
has
like
a British.
fuck yes, and action up in heaven.
Heaven's pretty great.
It is.
Alright, and you guys fly through the nebula.
Alrighty.
Let's hope you're not destroyed before you get to the goddess that's so nice to people.
Let's hope not.
So what you doing?
No.
I mean, I'm just going
Just
forward.
going forward through the nebula. Alright.
Yeah, we're just
Yeah.
going through the nebula.
You fly through
No,
said
go back
nebula, and you see the goddess Diomedia, although you don't know if that's her or not, on a platform that slightly see-through purple tiles, and a cage with Verseshka and 13 in, well, not cage, but a cell sprouted from the floor around them.
Alright.
Okay.
Are you gonna continue flying? Are you gonna land?
I'll go towards them.
All right, you're flying towards them.
Land to them.
Land to
Or
them.
land there at them.
You are now
Land there next to them.
right next to them. It's that simple.
I mean, I guess.
You say, Lawrence, we want to land right there, and then Lawrence lands you because
Yeah, Lawrence, I mean, is this like a big empty room
the whole
with just a cell?
yeah, it's just a big
Okay,
empty
then yeah,
room
there's plenty,
in the center
plenty
of
of space
space.
to land.
But at that, Diomedia says, "You were not invited here, and you do not have an escort. Why have you come?"
Well,
We
we've come
actually
to break
kind
these
of do
two
have
out
an
of jail.
escort following a little bit close behind us if you just wait a few minutes.
Oh, these are my friends, miss.
Oh, these are the great heroes you spoke of.
They're not very polite, but yes, they're great heroes.
I mean, we thought you were in trouble. That's why I'm not being so formal.
Yeah, well, we're
We
fine.
were in a bit of a hurry.
We were
Sorry for the
being
rushed
attacked.
entrance.
Gossamer will say, "Yeah, a guy threw a giant lightning spear at us."
Yeah, it almost hit us.
Yeah,
I
me
mean,
only
you did.
barely.
You did charge a goddess's quarters.
I mean,
It was to
know.
rescue you, though.
yeah.
Appreciated, but we're fine.
I mean, we
Oh,
didn't
you
know
are?
that.
Yeah, how are we supposed to know that?
You didn't.
As we
said that
heard you were about to be purged.
I
That's
see
what
that.
we heard.
I see that you have a one of the a skyboat made from the streets outside. You could have asked that.
I mean, you know,
We could have done what?
just kind of thinking on the fly. Not everything.
You can
comes
get
to
a
mind,
lot of
right?
information from the streets in this celestial plane, literally.
All right, but once this boat was made, I was too happy about it.
He had the idea of jailbreak in mind, so he's like full
Yeah.
foot.
Yeah, for someone who's all about honor, you sure are all about breaking people out of jail.
I mean, they were friends and they were going to be killed, so, you know, I think that's pretty
Yeah,
honorable.
we're trying to work on keeping them.
Let's hope you're not punished after I tried vouching for you fools.
Hey, this wasn't my idea.
I wanted to go and just look around. They wanted a jailbreak.
Yeah.
I said we could look around before we jailbreak.
Then you made it sound like, oh, we better take care of everything before we do the jailbreak because we won't have time to do anything. Well,
I
guess
don't-
what? It
we
wasn't
wouldn't.
true.
There's a lot of stuff chasing us.
I don't think you guys saying jailbreak is helping your case.
No, or not. And he's right. There are people following behind us. We should get away from the portal.
You are away from the portal.
Okay.
But as you look back, you see angel guards pouring in through the nebula.
Speak of the devil.
Mm,
Or angel, get it? Speak of the angel.
Oh, you're so funny.
And
I like
once the
the
last
definition.
angel has come through, you see the man made of steel riding on his spear through the portal.
Like a witch?
It's so cold.
No, he's surfing on it.
Aww.
Oh man, that dude's got
Like how Ventus
Spear.
rides his keyblade?
Yes.
Okay.
He rides it in an arc as if it was thrown, and lands it into the floor, steps off, and picks it up out of the ground.
This seems like a Dark Souls boss. That's not fair.
All right. Well, guys, what kind of ideas you got? This is as far as mine went.
Want a cliffhanger?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
We can cliffhanger if you guys are just like, oh my god, I don't know what to do.
This is a great
No.
I
cliffhanger.
don't know.
It's not a great cliffhanger. We're gonna keep going.
It's a great thing.
That Tanner.
It would give me time to vouch for you guys more with the goddess.
No, it wouldn't. You can just do that right fucking now. We're just gonna vouch for ourselves right here.
I don't think you guys can vouch for yourselves.
I mean, heck, we don't even know why the guy's chasing us. So, yeah, why is he chasing us?
I mean, the only thing we
Because-
did wrong was make a boat
Bec-
fly through a port.
Yeah, the only thing we tried to do was fly through the portal. No one said that was against the rules.
We didn't know.
Street didn't tell us.
Yeah, the
You-
street didn't tell us.
You didn't
Which
ask the
apparently it
street.
can.
You
The
didn't
street
ask
could
the street.
also tell you, let you see what's happening with Varsum right now, if you wanted.
Oh,
Really?
Yeah,
Why didn't the street tell us that?
because you didn't ask it. You were like asking each other.
Ah!
you charged the goddess's quarters. Of course, many guards will pursue you because the goddesses are the.
We were
Lords
floating
of the
there,
angels.
Reading the book. I don't know if that's threatening.
Yeah, we're not even armed. All we have are books.
Whenever you're done with your aside, let me know. Whenever you guys are back in character.
I mean, keep going.
If this was in character, then that's even greater. But
Yes.
I feel like it would have been, but we'll say it wasn't.
I feel like that'd be us in character arguing.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm okay with it being in character. And
It's in character. That way, they're pursuing the guy with the spears. Like, why are you just monologuing while I'm
He's
trying
walking
to
towards us
pursue
like,
you?
What the hell's happening?
Like, you two realize I'm right here, right?
Yeah, he's right here. So why are you pursuing us?
Diomedia, why is the heretic not purged yet?
Oh.
I have not had any orders to purge her, or her friend yet. According to them, they said that the front gate watchman said that they could have a stay of execution until a council could be called. I care not for the council. Purge them now, or you will have me to deal with. She says,
Can this be the cliffhanger? Dude,
Shut the fuck up
yes.
and do it.
I mean, it can be the cliffhanger.
Why do you want it to be a cliffhanger so bad?
Because whatever this being is versus a fucking goddess, that sounds amazing for next session. Come on! Let's power!
He wants the whole session dedicated to it.
Not the whole session, but it would be a good opening to the next session.
Think of it like a fucking fight in an anime right before it goes down. They
Yeah,
always
like when the
stop right
Vizards
here.
show up to fight the Hollows.
Yeah, they would
Yeah, I
stop
know.
right before the shit happened and cliffhanger it. At least you want to go for next week.
Yeah,
I'm just
I didn't
saying,
get
I'm
bored
not-
then either.
I'm just saying this. I'm not stating any opinion. I'm not siding with anything. I'm good with whatever.
I mean, I could go on for a few lines and see how you feel.
I'm okay with that. Anyone else?
Go on for a few lines.
I mean, I won't keeping you, but sure.
Diomedia grows in size, transforming into a skeletal being of energy and, let's just say it looks really cool.
Let's say it's kind of beyond our comprehension at the moment.
I kind of lost my description that I had, and I can't find it. I think I might have not saved it.
See? Cliffhanger would have been better.
Oh god dang it! I didn't save it. I've got the thing open and there it's blank.
Ah.
All right.
That's no good.
So I will have to
Skeleton with a bunch of energy
re-describe her. But anyway, she transforms into this large, hulking beast, still beautiful, but all the more terrifying.
Oh.
And says, "You would attempt to fight death, Drimagor? Over a purging that hasn't been sentenced yet?"
That's a good point. Why do you want them purged so bad?
Man, I'm sorry I disrespected this person. I'm on her side.
You kind of scooch behind the cage.
Just say, yeah, over here.
I'm gonna stand over here.
I lost my fearlessness after my mask is gone, so.
It's like all of us kind of just scooch over onto her side of the room. Like we're silently just taking her side.
Too bad once we leave heaven, we can't have the goddess of death to protect us anymore.
Well, as she says this, who you now know as Drimagor, yes, that is Drimagor, spins his
Get a pretty
spear.
cool introduction.
Spins his spear around, and you feel the wind coming off of him, threatening to just straight blow you back. So I'm gonna need a strength save to hold on to something as him just twirling his spear in a flourish threatens to throw you guys back.
Do I get an advantage since I'm holding on to 13?
Well, you guys are also in the cell still, so you guys
Yeah.
will not be like pushed as far, but you guys are still like.
All right.
Okay, Miss Dahlia, you are pushed 20 feet back by the wind as he just swings once. Mateo is able to keep his feet on the ground, but he skids back, trying to plant his dragon nails into the floor so that he doesn't fly away. But he does move the 20 feet, same as Miss Dahlia. Aladir, however, only moves 10 feet.
Oh, wow.
Oh, okay. That's a powerful wind.
Let me get one for Lael and Gossi. Natural 20. Lael does not move.
Oh, I mean, that's his god, right?
That is his god. I'm gonna, you know what? I'm gonna flavor that as he is unaffected by it. Because
Who?
Lael is unaffected by the wind.
Because he's a war cleric.
And Gossamer is also only pushed 10 feet. Yeah, I'm gonna say that because he's a war cleric, he was able to withstand that. And then, would you like me to only roll for 13 since you said that Verseshka was holding on to him?
Yeah. Lael didn't move because he was weighed down by his Dr. Stone backstory. Get it? Because stones are heavy?
13 pushes forward to keep himself standing up, but is pushed to the edge of the bars.
Alright, so I go with him.
Yeah.
I guess. We get blown back together.
And it seems like death and war are about to have a fight right now.
A war. Wait, so do the angels listen to both her and Dribagor? Or
What
just,
would they take on here?
or does one have authority over the other?
You have been able to see a few different angels, you see that they are all clad in different armors. This armor that the angels behind Drimagor are wearing is trimmed in red, sharp designs.
Okay. So kind of like different factions.
Yeah.
I see.
Okay.
So whereas Masatra's would be wearing blue and have a more flowing appearance to the designs.
Alrighty. I like.
But yeah, that's all for their introductions. Are you doing anything?
I guess picking ourselves off the floor.
Well, I was saying that you were able to keep your footing. You were just pushed back.
Well, helping Nastalia to her feet because I'm sure she went rolling.
She got blown 20 feet back.
I don't have very much strength. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I do like my strength saves more than I've seen other people use.
Yeah.
But
But thank you for the help, Mateo.
No problem.
as he pulls it back, I think I already said this, but war can overcome death. As he throws his spear, just like he threw at you guys. Missing Diomedia by a hair as it grows and then shoots off into space, where he then raises his hand again and the lightning strikes his hand and his spear is back.
Man, I don't know
So-
if we can survive this fight, people.
We have
Why?
nothing besides spells.
Why would you engage with the god of war?
I don't think we even have to fight to be able to not survive this fight.
Is this Lael's moment for character development?
Well-
to ease the god of war?
Well, here's the thing. He said he could be here next week, and that's another reason I wanted to cliffhanger.
Cliffhanger!
Yes.
But what if he's not here next week?
If he's not here next week, then whatever happens, happens.
If he dies, he dies.
It was a good session, too.
Yes. We learned so much.
Yeah.
So everyone is fine with the cliffhanger.
I'm fine with it.
You guys actually got
Right.
way further than I was expecting you to and skipped quite a few things that I had. But that is fine. Next time
That's because you let me get Lawrence.
on Dungeons and WheatTons.
I'm sure Witten could give us Lawrence. A pal for Larry.
If we can't for Larry, I'll buy him a set of wings to put on him.
Next time on Dungeons and WheatTons, goddess of death and whatever versus the god of war.